Alright, I got time. I have time. I have like 4. I have 3. I can do math. I have like 3 days. I got time. I have so much time. I have all the time in the world. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9. So I'm basically there, unless I get like a new one. I could finish this then. I'm basically there. I just need a new number. Which I don't think I'm getting. Okay, well, I'm at 900 points, so I can get it now. I can get it now. Let me just make sure I actually counted this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. I'm Asian. I could do math. I could do math. Get that. Get that. And, get this one. Got some contracts. Get that manpower. Run that one. That. Yay! I got that furry. I got that furry costume. Actually, when you think about it, it's technically not even a costume. It's more of a new body. It's not a I think it would actually make more sense for the girls not to wear a bodysuit, but simply just to go in a new body. They're robots, so it'd be easier just to commission a new body from IOP. There we go. I got my 50 tokens. I'll go over to the warehouse. I could give it to one of my dupes because I have dupes. I have dupes. There we go. I have... Shit, which is the real one? I don't know which one's the real one. Hold on. It's usually the first one is the real one, and then the second one's a dupe. Are you the real one? You're at level 8, and you're at level 7. Okay, it's the first one. Also, I have the special equipment. I have both special equipments. Oh my god, I went from Challenger level 3 to Challenger level 4. I ranked up, I guess. This reminds me back when I used to play League of Legends. I remember my League of Legends days. My knowledge is like so outdated at this point. I would need to relearn how to play League of Legends. I like how it says furry version. Couldn't they have come up with a different name? I feel like they could have came up with a different name. Instead, they put in the furry version. But like, they're not Kimi no Mimis either, though. So I don't know. This place is highly unpredictable and volatile, but I always remain by your side. Cool. It's like, what furry costumes do I have? I have like that 3-star rifle chick, I think. Yeah, I got her. I got the rabbit. I got the rabbit bitch, and then I think the other one was I don't remember. I gotta look at it again. You're scared. I have 2 dupes, so one's normal. One is a normal 9A. Oh yeah, Tokariv. I got the Tokariv. Yeah, that's what it was. I got Tokariv. I don't think I have any dupes of Tokariv though. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, I have her Halloween costume. I have her normal. She got a mummy costume. Oh, then I have her. That looks less like a wedding dress. This looks more like lingerie. That totally looks more like lingerie than it does wedding dress. And then she got this thing. Yeah, I'm going with this. I'm going with this one. I'm going with that one. I don't even remember Mary Makara, but I guess I did. 619. 619. That's June. I married her in June. She's a June bride. I don't even remember. I literally don't remember. I don't remember who I oathed anymore. The wedding list is so long. I mean, it's really good. It's a really good costume. I think if you have a wedding dress outfit, I'm more than likely to give you an oath ring, even if you don't have a mod. I think that's my rule right there. I'm more than likely to give you one. Or if you're 416, I give you 2. I give an oath ring to 2 of my 416 dupes. That's another way to look at it. Oh, I even did Sten. Sten has a cutesy dress. That's a Valentine. That's technically a Valentine's outfit. I also gave one to Zas. Oh yeah, it's a light 2D. That's cool. Oh, I got PKP's like lolly outfit. Taka can't really hold his liquor that well. He can only drink a little bit. He can't really hold it down. His mom could, but he can't. This was in July. This is the canon. This is the canon ending. I'm gonna be really disappointed if there's no way to actually, like, oath, like, Groza in Girls Frontline 2. Because I'm pretty sure if you, like, judge the screenshots and shit, if you look at the video, she doesn't have a ring, right? There's no fucking ring on that finger. So it's like, she's not oathed. Or maybe they don't transfer it over to the Girls Frontline 2. So I'm gonna be disappointed if there's no oath system in Girls Frontline 2 or some shit. I don't think there's any rings. There's no rings being shown in the trailers or like in the beta or whatever like that. Anyway, mirror stage. So I was in the middle of doing Angie's section because like I finished up all of the commander section. So like I was doing Angie's section. And it's like we just got to that point of we just got to that point of like we were at the fucking sanatorium or whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, that we also wait. This is chapter 1. There we go. I thought something was weird. There we go. There we go. This looks more familiar. Anyway, we just got finished through the sanatorium, and then we got finished trying to like interrogate the chick. Leon, there she is. I don't think I even got that far. I think I'm about to start it. I've been literally so slow at getting my way through mirror stage. I don't even think I've gotten that far yet. Yeah. Oh, there we go. But I got time! I got time! It's the 19th. I got time. Angie, how did it go? I'll fill you in on the way. You don't look too happy. Did you find out anything new? Nothing useful. He's been pretty much squeezed dry by your colleagues. Oh yeah, we got finished interrogating the fat dude. We interrogated the fat dude, and then also like we smashed his face in and shit. That was cool. Where is he? Where is Harvey Dent? We went Batman. We went all Batman on his ass. And then he's like, I'll talk, I'll give you whatever you want. And then watch Powell become Joker in the next episode. We live in a society, Angie. We live in a society. He's squeezed dry by your colleagues. Hashtag not a sexual metaphor. Dot dot dot. Light raises an eyebrow. He opens his mouth to say something, but then changes his mind. Once they are out of the building, Angie hastens back to the apartment. AK-15 speaks up all of a sudden. Angie. What? We are being followed. Shake them off. $294,024. That's a lot of elite dudes. That's a lot of dudes. I think Angie could take them. Angie could take them. That's a lot of dudes. Oh, 44. Holy shit. 45. That's even more. That's even more dudes. So many dudes. So many dudes. Angie can take them. Angie can take them. There's Angie. There she is. There's Angie. All right. All you see is Tetsa with the fedora clones. Let me see. Find the clues needed to take stream. Capture the radar station. Got it. All 6. All right, you can handle 6. 6 you can do. 6. You can do 6. You can do 6. Oh, I see the radars. I see the radars. Oh shit! More thingies popped up. Alrighty. Let's see. Alright, I don't gotta do shit because I can handle these guys. They're pretty beefy. There we go. Oh, Nightbot still thinks I'm playing TOF. Got it. TOF. I'll go ahead and boop. There we go. I still want to do like, I still want to finish the current story for Tower Fantasy. And then I'll decide. And then I'll make my decision at that point. TLF, I feel like in 2D now. Some would say it's an upgrade. Some might say upgrade. And also, like, I keep seeing people saying that they're excited for, like, an Arknights anime. I kind of saw, like, screenshots or whatever. Let's see. Oh. Wait, if I do that... Oh, wait, no? Okay. Is this supposed to be the slum in Berlin? The conditions are even better than some regular residential areas in Bremen. The standard of living really varies from city to city. 15, what have you got so far? What's his blood stain on the floor? He refused to talk unless I offered him something in return. Well, clearly you made him an offer he couldn't refuse. So, what have you learned? These two are definitely the source of the hallucinogens circulating in the prison. But they are not the first consigners. They have to report to the superior whenever they receive and distribute a consignment. This superior apparently never deals with them in person. It's a Yostar in-house animation, so it's a slightly better chance of not being shit, but it's still shaky. I'm gonna watch it though. I'm actually gonna watch it. I mean, like, I never played the game because I don't like auto chess, like auto crap bullshit. I didn't like the gameplay, so I didn't play it, but I'm gonna watch the anime though. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see how it turns out. Apparently, I found him. Good job. Notify RPK. Prepare to move out. Understood. You know what? The Azure Lane 4 Kama manga is really good, though. I really like that. The 4 Kama manga is really good. And aren't they making an anime based off the 4 Kama? Because, like, that one's gonna be good. The comedy 4 Kama one's amazing. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, I think I have to, like, skip a turn right here. I think I have to skip a turn. Alright, so this way, and then this way. You got animated a long time ago? Ah, okay. I'm still, like, just reading just the 4 Kama. I'm not enough of a Azure Lane fag. It's like wake me up when they make an Azure Lane RPG or like some kind of Azure Lane Fire Emblem game, and then we talk. First of all, we must trace the source of this drug. 12, go and get a line on who's peddling prohibited goods in the prison. Isn't it better to let the actual townie handle this? I mean the whelp. He doesn't even know I've got my hands on this vial. Now cut this crap. This is a piece of cake for you. I want results in 2 hours. Alright, leave it to me. Well? Yep, piece of cake. The Berlin Underworld Network is transparent like glass. There are 4 people smuggling goods into the prison, 2 of which have gone missing since a while ago. Coincidentally, 2 new players have taken their place, and as far as I know, the other 2 have no objections about that. Whoever has any objections is now dead. Brutal, but simple. AK-15, take over here. This shouldn't be a problem for you, right? I'll handle it. Alright. I had no choice but to skip my turn. Yay! All right, cool. I am actually surprised I did that on my first try. I'm usually retarded about these puzzle maps. I actually can't believe I did that on my first try. Well, if the game didn't force me to pick up the bean, then I don't need it. All right. Back in the apartment, Angie places the vial on the table and studies it intently. I can tell from your face that you haven't returned empty-handed. AK-12 has snuck up quietly behind her. You know what? I said this before, but it's like, I really do like the Azure Lane character design. I do think it's actually like, it hits all of my, like, my fetish points and everything. It's just the game that I hate. It's like, if Azure Lane were to just become like a full-on anime franchise with like side games and shit, like they made like a Fire Emblem strategy RPG, they made like a freaking first-person shooter and crap. Like, if it would just like become like full-blown everything, I'd be into it. But since everything's still about just the main game, I can't get into it. But I think the character design is something that like I really enjoy. Like, I know that I really like Akagi and Taiho. Akagi and Taiho, I think, were my favorite design-wise, as far as the Azure Lane character was concerned. You heard from Kongo Pures that AL Designs is such a slut. You know what? It's like, I could, like... I'm not... No cap. I think I could somewhat agree with that, but I guess that means I like my sluts then. I will definitely say that KC is more say-so than Azure Lane. It's like... Yo, I'll make like a fucking VTuber a comparison. It's like KC is to Hololive as Azure Lane is Nijisanji. I guess I'll say it that way or something. But like KC definitely has slay designs though. Like KC is not innocent. Also, it's like if I were forced to play one of the games, definitely Azure Lane then. Azure Lane has more gameplay than KC does. At least until we actually get like a real KC sequel. We still don't have it, though. With the KC sequel's not out, but they talked about it, though. They talked about the sequel, but, like, they still haven't made it yet. So until that's a thing, then I have to judge KC based on the original game. And the original... Niji is more like Arknights. And then I talked about, like, fucking Dolphin Wave. Hashtag not Senwen Kagura's Peach Ball Splash. I'm definitely going to... record that game. Not live stream it though. I'm actually gonna go back to my roots. I'm gonna go back to my translation days. So I'm actually decided that I'm gonna be a Dolphin Wave uploader. So I'm gonna see how that works out. Yeah, I've seen talk about the next anime season. I'm actually less excited about whatever the next anime season is gonna be, and I'm more excited about like what the next game is gonna look like. But the like, who knows like when that'll come out though? Because like I feel like that keeps getting pushed back, and I think they're concentrating more on the arcade game. I hear the Conco arcade game is actually not terrible, but it's an arcade game, so it's kind of hard to really judge that on the same way that you would judge like a game that you could play at home. I mean, so many arcade cabinets in Japan have, like, an online system. Which, by the way, I got addicted to, like, fucking Waka, at EVO. Goddamn. I want to buy my own Waka cabinet now. I found that, like, the cheapest I've been able to find it, if I wanted it, is $3,000. But, like, the Waka was, like, really fun to play. And I think there's at least one arcade... Two! I think there's 2 arcades here in Las Vegas that have the Waka cabinet. So maybe I could actually do another mall stream again. Yeah, I think we're overdue. We're overdue for a mall. I still haven't perused all the malls for a stream. And then we still need a part 2 to Circus Circus. We had the part 1 stream to Circus Circus. We still need a part 2. I still have like 1,000 tickets or virtual tickets at Circus Circus. Maybe we could actually get something. I think they had a PS5 for like 10,000 tickets or some shit, or I think that was like 20,000 tickets. I don't know how long it would actually take to get 20,000 tickets, but I was killing it at the ticket vending machine though. I think that was like the most efficient way of getting tickets. I was killing it on that thing. It's not about the skee ball. It's not about the basketball thing. No. It's about the vending. It's about the claw machine. Yeah, the claw machine I had dead to rights. I made the claw machine my bitch. We'll just have to hope that I don't lose my wallet next time, though. Thankfully, security got it, though. Anyway, let's go back to Angie. What the fuck is Angie up to? I have 94 watching the whelp, 15, 16 are on lookout. You know what? I strangely want, like, hentai Dojin of Light now. I want him as a Shota, being surrounded by, like, Team Defy Onesans. That's what I want of Light now. Somebody make it happen. You don't want him to take part in what's coming up? That's because I'm about to cross the line. If he finds out, things will get messy. What's the plan? First of all, I must track down whoever is slinging this. According to Powell, this thing is an ample supply, so there must be more. Whoever the supplier is, they must have left traces. What's this? The same stuff we encountered in Bremen. Remember the hallucinogen a la Leon? Well, all of Leon and Power stock should have been seized by the Stacy when they were arrested. So either there is another source, or they still have spies in Stacy. Which do you think is more probable? I know for a fact that Leon and Parallel didn't hold all the stock. But do you see the implication of such flagrant circulation of this illicit substance within Berlin prison? Who do you think I can trust, 12? Angie taps the armrest in her chair, her voice wavering slightly. Me, 19, 15, 16, and the Griffin Commander. Ayo! One of these is sus. One of these is sus. And it's not the Griffin Commander. You're not alone in this fight, Angie. Relax, you're being too hard on yourself. I know. Hey, listen, I'm just saying, I saw the vent. I didn't see who came out of the vent, but I saw the vent being used. Who was next to security? Someone's pretty sus right now. Hey, yo, why is everybody voting for me? I'm not sus. Stop voting for me. I'm telling you, it ain't me. Angie? Good afternoon, Commander. I hope you have good news for me. That's a sus. No, guys. I was with 94 the entire time. I was with 94. She could vouch for me. I was with 94. I think Kalina though. I think Kalina's been alone the entire time though. I think she was next to the oxygen vents. How do you know about the vent? I do have a new lead, but it points towards a tragedy that's poised to happen. Just poised to happen, not already happened. I'll take that as good news. Go ahead and what's this about? Remember the Earl said, I feel sneeze. Okay. Hold up. Okay, I'm good. Kalina says she must be ejected. Oh, that reminds me. I just saw the Niji Sanchi. What was it, like Duck Geese Geese or Geese Duck Duck or whatever it's called? That one was pretty fun. I like the idea that there was actually like different parties. There's like the ducks, the goose. There's like the dodo. I like that one. I feel like I could actually play that one, but like not like the original Among Us though. But I think I could play that version. The duck, geese, goose, or whatever. That one looked like it was pretty fun. An inkling. William is possibly planning to detonate a dirty bomb in Berlin. Ah shit, PTSD. I saw an image of the aftermath, the entire city covered in epiphilia. Dandelion also believes that this is a desired effect of a certain plan. Dirty bomb? Are you certain? It's impossible even for William to get something like that into Berlin. I'm not sure, but there is evidence to support this conjecture. The specific implementation and time frame are still unclear and under investigation. I just think you should know about this. Right, got it. You're starting to sound like that old geezer. And how are things going with Moradal? Have you obtained any new information from her? You mean Mashlin? Nothing so far. I'm working on it. If it's not working out, just send her over to me before it's too late. I have more ways than one to make her talk. No, it's okay. I can handle it. Fine. Say, did something happen? You seem kind of out of it. Me? No, I'm perfectly fine. Oh yeah, we found out that Kalina has like she got like the zombification crystal shit on her. She's turning. We gotta put her down. We gotta put her down. Just like in Tower of Fantasy. just like Shirley in Tower of Fantasy. We're gonna have to turn Kalina into a robot. Turn her into a robot waifu. She's turning. Either we put her down or we turn her into a robo waifu. She's still warm. Don't try to fool me, you should know better. Or do you not trust me? That's not it! It's, Kalina, my adjuvant, spent too long in the red zone. Elin? Yeah. I'm sorry. Is it serious? It's not too bad at the moment, still only in the early stages. I'm just worried about the allocation of medical. No, forget it. Don't worry, that young lady is a strong one. If she had enlisted, she would have done at least well as me. She'll pull through. Yeah, thanks. Right, I got stuff to do. Till next time. Okay, bye. Click. What a nightmare. The competent Miss Kalina succumbed at a time like this. No wonder she wasn't there at the pub. Angie closes her eyes. She suddenly clutches at her chest and bends down. Angie? Angie! 12? Angie? I'm fine. Angie clenches her fist. Her hand is clammy with sweat. If what the commander says is true, then everything unusual that's happening could be a prelude to the incoming attack. The Earl wasn't lying. You think the attack is going to happen? Why not? That also corresponds to the leads we currently have. You heard the commander. The image is the aftermath of a dirty bomb explosion, with epiphilia blooming. Who has the means to transport a dirty bomb into the heart of Berlin? It can only be Leon's new technology. I don't know what exactly it is yet, but it must have something to do with epiphilia. This must be what Gray is planning. That does make sense. Then the woman is the key to make the whole conspiracy. Has Leon given her the tech yet? We have to let the Earl get rid of her before she starts putting the plan into motion. The Earl wants evidence, so we'll give him evidence. Angie inhales deeply to ease the tightness in her chest. We must track down the supplier of this hallucinogen. You and 94, no, have 94 watch that kid. Get 15 and 16 to help you look into who's smuggling the drug into the prison. Understood. William wants to play an epic game of chess, so I'm overturning the chessboard. I would never let him get what he wants. Chess! Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I'm telling you what it's about. It's all about backgammon, all right? Backgammon is where it's at. Don't be no one talking about this chess thing. Backgammon and shoots and ladders. Shoots and ladders. Oh, and don't forget the professional Monopoly. That's right, Monopoly tournaments, man. That's a thing. Hey, it's Shadowless! Our news reporter waifu. The government's refusal to address the citizens' protest is met with further dissatisfaction. Today, a demonstration in Neuheimer escalated into violence, and 2 Berlin police officers. The Door opens. Dinner is in the fridge. Thanks. What are you watching? Shadowless slings her leather handbag to the sofa and makes her way to the fridge. She takes out a bottle of will-chilled beer. The news. Shadowless sips her beer and gazes at a television screen, thoughtfully with an elbow on Light's head. My hair was curling a bit funny, don't you think? I thought you quit drinking. I only drink non-alcoholic beer after work. That's fine, and you've been working out. But still, make sure you stay safe. You were there at the riot the day before yesterday, weren't you? Are you teaching me how to do my job? Shadowless whacks Light lightly in the head. If I were afraid of taking risk, I would be just holed up in my office typing away. This is what it means to be a news correspondent. If you're really worried about me, then quit that nasty job of yours and join me. I can create an opening for you anytime. You know that's not possible. We've discussed this many times. Humph. Shadowless goes over to sit on the sofa, deliberately putting some distance between Light and herself. You were at the sanatorium during the day, weren't you? No. Light's denial slips out as he finds himself confronted by Shadowless' accusing eyes. You think you can fool me? I'm warning you. Go talk to Kevin. It doesn't matter who's in charge of this case as long as it's not you. I don't want you anywhere near it. Why? It's too dangerous. Shadowless puts down her beer on the coffee table. Just then, the news on TV starts showing footages of the riot. Idun is a honeypot. The government and many major corporations all have their eyes on it. One Shatin? One Shatin? That sounds pretty cool. You're only 19. Why are you getting involved in this? Are you so eager to throw your life away? 19. 19. Yo, he's practically a Shota. At 19 years old, he's practically a Shota. He could get RR'd. He has to watch out for One-sons. That's what Shadowless is worried about. The team defy One-sons. Now I really want a hentai dojin with Light in it. An explosion goes off TV, filling the silence. Are we really having a debate about who has more dangerous job here? I'm not joking. Me neither, sis. Light picks up the remote control and turns to the television. He has to hide from Hellion. Hellion looking for that fresh meat, yo. She looking for that fresh meat. That'd be a true cougar. Here's some advice from an insider. Don't dig too deep. This isn't something the media should be looking into. Back off or you get in trouble. Light! Shadowless calls out to Light, who has got to his feet. She looks almost pained. You don't have to risk your own life for Mother's work. This is my choice, sister. I hope you can understand. If you can't... He pauses for a moment. It would make me sad. With a shake of his head, Light leaves the living room and retreats into his bedroom. The beer on the table is still bubbling, but Shadowless no longer has the appetite for it. Aww. I hope they could get along in the future, before one of them dies. Under the cover of night, a truck driving along a muddy road emerges from the roads on the outskirts of the city. Verdammt! The heavy truck lurches as it goes over a bump in the road. The driver curses. Fortunately, he won't have to make this blasted trip again for the rest of the week. The siblings are fucking obvious. Light and dark. The truck slowly comes to a halt in front of a white building. This 3-story warehouse is surrounded by walls on all sides with electrified security fences on top, CCTV cameras in every corner, leaving no blind spots. Oh no, the arbitrary male citizen. This facility may be remote and secluded, but whoever thinks of burgling this place must be insane. The smuggler chuckles to himself at this amusing thought, but when he remembers his task and hurriedly honks the horn. I brought the goods! At the sound of the horn, the gate slowly opens. Hey! It's not Anna. It's a Naito waifu. The familiar black-clad girl glides out within. The smuggler opens his door and jumps off the truck. He rolls his neck to relax his stiff muscles. No matter how many times he's seen her, he is struck by her unusual prosthetics, but he knows better than to ask questions. The quantity of this consignment is rather large. Give me a heads up next time, okay?
Is it all here?
Yes, all of it.
Then cease the deliveries for the time being. We will get in touch when we have need of your service again. You may go.
Cheh. They may have been working together for quite some time, but this girl in black is as cold and unfriendly as ever. To corporates like her, he's probably about as insignificant as a piece of rock on the ground. I'll have to raise the price next time. Delivering such dangerous stuff to the prison is a very high-risk job. Anxious to leave the spooky place, the smuggler returns to his truck. Rumble. The engine comes to life, and the truck slowly drives away in the direction in which it came. The black-clad girl, or rather the Naito, follows the truck's departure with her eyes. Then she checks her surroundings one last time before retreating behind the walls. The gates close once again. However, the moment she enters the building, the electric fence on the wall suddenly gives off a spark before being deactivated. Whoosh! A nimble finger steps into the wall and vaults over the fence and lands on the other side. 3 other figures repeat the same motion, all with practice and nonchalant ease. Surveillance system is jammed. No units active detected. Good advance. In the hidden corner, the conspiratorial whispers fade into the shadows along with these figures. No unusual activity in the left wing. No unusual activity in the right wing. Break into the security system. Yo, someone is sus right now. Oh, we haven't seen, like, Angie, like, wear this outfit for a long time. Did you see that at the gates? It was a Naito. She didn't even bother to hide her prosthetics. I honestly don't know what to say. Aren't they concerned about being recognized? Only very few smugglers have channels into Berlin prison, and even fewer have means to deliver hallucinogens. They seem awfully careless with such valuable assets. They probably kill these smugglers after 1 or 2 deliveries and give the job to someone new. Their business model will only give them a bad name in Berlin underground black market. But they don't seem to have a shortage of slingers, so either the local gangs are really that stupid, or the orchestrator behind the scenes is in charge of the black market itself. This building is owned by Galatea Corporation, more specifically by Gray. Every clue leads back to her. Looks like we can't raise the net on net soon. Can we enter the building? Run out! That sounded like a game show buzzer. The security system is very sophisticated. I can loop the CCTV cameras and turn off the alarms, but the rest is up to you. You shouldn't have come with us. You should have stayed at the apartment with 94. 94 is perfectly capable of watching the kid on her own. Oh, now I really want a hentai doujin of like Light and 94 together. I just want a hentai doujin with Light. And Shadowless. Now I want a hentai doujin with Shadowless as well. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. If I'd stayed, I'd have to deal with his questions about your whereabouts. Besides, I won't rest easy until I've seen the results with my own eyes. Just to make it clear, what we're about to do is absolutely illegal. Depending on the outcome, it could greatly jeopardize your position. Incest is wincest. But no. That's when we find out that one of them is adopted, right? And then, like, it's okay all of a sudden. But stepsis. No, it's okay. Shh. We're not related. You were adopted. We just find out that one of them's adopted. Help me, step bro. I'm stuck in the I'm stuck in like the washer, right? That's the OG. That's the original, right? I'm stuck in the washer, step bro. At least I think that's the original. Help me, step bro, I'm stuck. Not my problem. No, that's always how it goes, yo. That is literally how it always goes. Oh my god. That's like the most common trope in like fucking dating sims. Oh my god. You always find out that like your Emoto or your One-san that like you're super attracted to is like fucking like adopted, or you're adopted. Either like your One-san's like the adopted one, or like you're the adopted one. It always fucking happens. Because they have to make it they have to make it like not as bad. Fuck that shit and actually commit to it. Oh yeah, and cousins too. So it's like basically there's two ways to go about it. Either you go with like the adopted route, or you go with the cousin route. Because cousins is like kind of okay in Japan. I mean, like that was like fucking Kirito's bullshit, right? In the Sword Art and Sword Art Online. He had his fucking like hot ass cousin or whatever. And then they play like a different MMO. That's the fucking stupid part too. They play like a different MMO, and then like she still ended up somehow like she still ended up like getting into like the same party with Kirito. And then like she fell in love with him like all over again. Yo, it's like, what are the chances though? It's like, okay, wait. It's like you and your cousin was playing an MMO together. You decide to play a brand new MMO to get away from him. It's like, what are the fucking odds that Kirito happens to log into the fucking same ass MMO, and then like they happen to party up, and then they happen to go into his friends list again? What are the fucking odds? It's like a fucking 1 to million chance that happens, and it just happened to happen. And then she was like falling for the dude too. She was like falling for the fucking mysterious player, only to find out that it was Kirito. Kirito be all like, yo, like there's this girl that I really like, but I'm not sure that I like her. And then like she's all like, wait, is her name Asuna? And he's like, yeah, how did you know? And it's like, oh my god, you're fucking kidding me. Okay guys, there's like a gnat flying around, so if you hear random claps, just know that I'm trying to kill it. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna eventually get it. Next time it flies in front of my face again, I'm gonna see if I can clap it. That's how I get my gnats. Not a problem, the Urwoods have sorted out. Alright, so Angie got that get out of jail free card. As long as we have the evidence, we can lock this place down. You better be prepared for such contingencies if you want something from me. Oh, look at, I like it when AK smiles. AK's got a beautiful smile. I'm surprised Zelensky even put up with you for so long. The emergency exit's open. Then it's a go. Remember to keep your weapons loaded. And you, Angie, stay behind me and don't do anything rash. Let's go. The grain of millet 2. Inside the warehouse, the black-clad Naito, who has just met with a smuggler, is walking down an aisle. On both sides, white soldiers are loading crates of formulations into conveyor belts in orderly fashion. The Naito passes through the files of soldiers and arrives before a Naito in white at the end of the aisle. Well, the man has outlived his usefulness. And the replacement? The doctor will send him over soon. The next batch is to be delivered to Narcissus. Handle it in person. Understood. The black Naito nods. Then she looks up to the white Naito. How much longer do we have to work here? The white Naito makes no effort to answer the black Naito's query. She gazes at her silency, takes two steps closer, and tilts her head up with a hand. The black Naito is puzzled by the gesture, but she obviously finds it unnerving. Then... Oh shit, you got a bitch slap! How dare you? How dare you question the mission? Do you think father would want you to question the mission? Do your job. Yo, I bet you she gave the pimp slap. We didn't see it. We didn't see it, right? But I bet you it was a pimp slap. She gave the backhand. The white Naito smacks her squarely across the face, sending her rolling across the floor. The bright slap.
I did not give you permission to ask questions. So keep your mouth shut.
I'm sorry. The Black Nighttail scrambles back to her feet and keeps her head bowed in repentance. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, that is amazing. I think I just came from that. Okay, that is amazing. Oh, I can get off on, oh, yes, I can so get off on that. Oh my god. I can watch like a fucking Bright Slap montage like all day. There's just something magical about Bright Slaps. Hey, wait a minute, don't we have a Mobile Suit Gundam live action? I feel like that's a thing. Like a really old one though. Like I think it was like made in like the 1990s. I want to say that's a thing. If that's not a thing, we need it. We need that to be a thing. I want a Mobile Suit Gundam live action, and like I need someone to do a Bright Slap in live action. But I feel like that's already a thing though. G Savior? Is that what I'm thinking of? I feel like a long time ago, I definitely saw like a Gundam live action, but I just can't remember that much details about it though. I just can't remember that much details about it. But I feel like I saw a Gundam live action like a long ass time ago. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I am talking about G Savior. I honestly don't know. I can't even remember like what it even it was based off of either, honestly. All I remember is that like I feel like I saw real life actors and like in a Gundam verse. That's like the only thing I remember. Gundam 0079, The War on Earth. Maybe that's what I saw. I have no idea. I honestly like, yeah, it's something that I saw a long time ago. Operation Cocoon takes precedence over everything else. Since Moridao has ordered us to aid the doctor, that's what we're due. Do you intend to defy Father? I knew it. I knew Father would be brought up. I totally knew it. No. While the white Naito is admonishing the other Naito, their internal comms suddenly go off. The two Naitos freeze for a second before turning to look in the other direction. Noticing their movements, all the white soldiers also put down their merchandise they've been handling and pick up their weapons. Intruders! Eliminate them. Alright, there's Angie. Alright. Find the explosives and blow up the warehouse. Collect and pick up the abandoned Goliaths and put them near the control panel. They will explode the next round. Okay. I got this shit. Alright, what's the difference? You got 15, 10, and 6, and you got 10 and 10. Okay, alright. Okay, I think I want to go this way. And I think I want to go this way. I got this. Oh shit! It opened up. This motherfucker opened up. All right. Oh, I forgot that we don't have AN94. I forgot that AN94 is gone. AN94 is too busy being an Onesan to light. That is my headcanon, and you bitches can't take that away from me. All right, let's see. Yeah, things are getting spicy over in the light chapter. Things are getting real spicy, so to speak. Everyone knows that Angie's a tank. You put Angie in front. She has plot armor. Everyone knows that plot armor is the best defense. Oh, I have 9 turns. Got it. Well, now I have 8. You know what? I'm sure, Ricky, I'm sure Paradias has like their own version of like a Goliath, but like possibly for gameplay reasons, we're just doing something that we already have. Like we have Goliaths, but like I'm sure Paradias would have their own version. But for simplicity's sakes, we're just gonna go with what we have though. Because Paradias is better than SF. Yeah, pretty much what Lucky 10th is saying. Arbitrary bombs, Sunborn didn't feel like recoding. Either that or looted beans. I mean, like, how many beans are there to loot at this point? You know, how many beans would there be left? I'm just gonna check if there's anything on there. Okay, just making sure. I don't need the help. You don't need to spoil like future pop-up shit. I got this. You don't need to spoil anything for me. I mean, apparently, like, even now, there's still, like, a lot of SF factories that, like, are kind of, like, around doing their own shit. At this point, I'm pretty sure, like, most of the world has kind of forgotten SF is even a thing now. Because KCCO and Paradias are, like, they're more commonplace now. It's like, whatever SF is still around at this point, like, the fucking common militia can take care of SF now. Because the ringleaders aren't even calling the shots anymore. All right, we got big boys. We got the big boys here. Yeah, there we go. I'm smart. I'm fucking smart. I'm fucking smart. Oh, okay. We don't take that much damage anyway. All right. I could tank that shit. Okay, I get it. Alrighty then. Find the explosives and pick up the warehouse. Got it. Okay. So I gotta do a little, do a little looky-loo. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's on the right side of the map, but I'm already here on the left side, so I might as well look on the left side. Go ahead and just move Angie up so we have range. You know what? I feel like Angie should invest in a fairy drone. Like a Team Defy fairy. I wonder what a Team Defy fairy would look like. And would it have sass? Would there be sass in the Team Defy fairy? She should ask like Persica for her own Team Defy thing. All right, nothing there. All right. Team Defy Berry is just Jay. But Jay's not a waifu. I can't stick my dick in that. But Fairy, on the other hand, though. Fairy ass, though. I don't care if it's just a hologram. It might be a solid hologram. You can tell you see Anna is their fairy. Anna is Team 4 Force fairy. Anna is up Anna is a special. She's a special case for Team 404 right now. Anna's like indoctrinated into Team 404. Anna has a 416 One-chan to take care of her. Alright, but you know what? No cap. We all know that despite what Mika says, like, fucking collabs are not canon. Even though they say it. Even though they fucking say it. We know it's not canon. Honestly, out of all the stupid shit that, like, Mika says, it's like everything is canon. It's like, everything? That's right, everything is canon. It's like, I don't know, Mika. Some of this shit doesn't make sense timeline-wise. I mean, like, if, like, fucking the Jashin collab is canon, and Guilty Gear, if fucking Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue is canon, that means the word of GFL's fucked up, man. The Dojins are canon. Yo, that's how Disney operates, though. Yo, no joke, no cap. Disney says that everything is canon, including fan art, fan work. Basically, Disney puts it in their vault. That's why Disney is so tight on like Mickey Mouse shit and crap. According to Disney, everything is canon. Like, no cap. That's how Disney operates. Or Boris's Wacky Isekai Adventure. Here's the thing. If Jashin collab is canon, then that means magic is a fucking thing. Magic is a thing, and like, we need to get like K5 and like our other fucking magic T-dolls, and we need to like fucking make portals and shit. Cause that's what she did. Like fucking like, those girls be making like literally like fucking teleportation circles and crap. And also, apparently we have a teleportation circle in the base, and we can go and talk to like Jashin and like fucking the rest of those bitches anytime we want. Like, magic is a fucking thing, so we should start using them then. Yo, it's time to get some fucking magical girl. We need magical girls now. We need like actual magical robot girls. So yeah. If that shit truly be canon. And that also means that Guilty Gear is canon though. Like, Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue are canon then. That means like gears are actually going to be a thing in the future of Girls Frontline. And we all know how like fucked up the Guilty Gear is. Alright, preset detonation. Got it. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's cool. She got battle damage. Angie. Blazing fire engulfs the darkness of the night. Angie's already frayed nerves are further strained by the spots dancing in her vision, and the ringing in her ear caused by the impact, but she is otherwise largely unharmed. I mean, largely unharmed? I mean, kind of. But yeah, she's unarmed. she's unarmed, sort of. Hey, listen, if you're breathing, you're unharmed. AK-12. The subordinate's face appears before her eyes. The last time she saw AK-12 looking so weak and shaken was when she fought that man. Deep breaths, Angie, deep breaths. 12, you. Has armed, is armed. Angie, look at me. Do you remember what happened? The memories start coming back to her. We were exchanging fire with Paradius. I saw you and AK-15 pinning down the Paradius troops in the warehouse. Then RPK-16 and I killed the Black Naito together. After that, Angie recalls the dazzling flash of light. After that, the White Naito blew up the warehouse. You dove on top of me and carried me out through the window. Good, looks like you got all your marbles. But you. That's when Angie notices the rough shape the AK-12 seems to be in. She looks terrible. Don't worry, I'm fine. Just a few mangled components jamming my joints. I need emergency repairs. It's hard to move. Angie wiggles out of AK-12's arm and gets to her feet rather unsteadily. Before her, what was once a white building has been reduced to a pile of rubble. All those formulations being loaded in the crates are now nothing but dust. A tall figure suddenly gets up from the ground, and all the broken bricks, tiles, and dirt falls off to reveal AK-15. RPK-16, who was shielded underneath her, seems to be uninjured, albeit a bit rumpled. RPK, perform emergency repairs on 12. No can do. Even I can't tear out her broken parts with my bare hands. But don't worry, I'm sure the Iron World AK-12 will hold out just fine. When I can stand on my legs again, killing you will be the first thing I do. Do you need spare parts? You can take some of mine. That would be counterproductive. We cannot afford to undermine your performance in battle. That could prove fatal for Angie. Just get me back to the apartment. 94 has the necessary tools. Where's the Naito? AK-15 scans the surroundings and shakes her head. Gone. I'm not seeing her remains, so she must have fled. She escaped? Why? I don't know, but shouldn't we also retreat? We're in no condition to initiate a pursuit. You're right. Besides, we've already got what we're after. Angie lets out a long sigh. Investigate the scenes and gather all the clues. Once we pass them over to the Earl, we'll have enough evidence to accuse Gray. Provided that we can actually make it back. What? Angie's quarry is cut off by the sudden wail of an ear-splitting sirens. In the blink of an eye, people and police and security uniforms swarm in all directions. They are all armed and make a beeline for Angie. Don't move! Drop your weapons! They move in quickly, and without any obstacles around, Angie can only watch as they soon have her firmly surrounded. AK-15 and RPK-16 still hold to the weapons, fall back to protect Angie's flanks. AK-15 is radiating so much murderous rage that most of his guards aim straight at her subconsciously. No, this isn't right. There's nothing subconscious about this. They are clearly hostile and have an obvious target. It's only natural that an explosion would draw the attention of the authorities. But there is private security personnel among this group. They're working together. What does this signify? Hey, it's Gray. Gray did tell Angie, yo, stay out of my shit. You stay out of my shit. And then she did say, listen, I'm not gay, but I like you. I like you, and I want you, but I'm not gay. She get that whole I don't swing that way speech to fucking Angie. But then then she kind of made a second speech about how Angie would make a nice girlfriend and shit. It's from a purely heterosexual point of view. You're pretty hot, girl, but I ain't gay. Because I am father sexual. Because I probably have daddy issues. And that's why I joined Paradias. Because apparently William be doing something, right? Listen, I don't know what William got going on, but when you guys think about it, William does have a harem. He got a harem of crazy bitches willing to do everything that he wants for them. So William's harem is actually bigger than the commander's harem. Miss Angelia. You. Someone Angie absolutely dreads to see appears before her. The mixed group of security guards and police officers part like the Red Sea before Moses, leaving a path for Gray to saunter towards Angie. Hey, don't just stand there. Search the scene. Before engaging Angie in conversation, Gray waves to disperse the troops gathered around. Except for a small group still holding Task Force Defy at gunpoint, the others scatter at Gray's command. They cordon off the site of the explosion and start cleaning up remains. They work in an orderly fashion and perfect coordination with each other. Wait!
Those are.
Stop! Angie wants to intervene, but security guards next to Gray stop her in their tracks and raise weapons. AK-15 steps in front of Angie and glares threateningly at them, but they don't seem at all intimidated by her impressive stature.
Damn it.
Angie watches helplessly as these people gather up all the remaining formulations and a few unrecognizable corpses. Her hard-earned clues and evidence. It has been an unexpected turn of events, but even Angie understands why Gray is here. Destroying evidence, are you? Evidence? Gray brow furrows in apparent confusion. She eyes the ruins and glances at the security guards around her. This seems to be some kind of misunderstanding, Miss Angelia. This is a Galatea storage facility for experimental articles. There is nothing but iodine serums here. The guard standing next to Gray speaks up sternly at her signal. Who's that going to fool?
I don't know. Who do you think?
Gray smiles meaningfully.
Trust the Berlin police judgment, Miss Angelia. Your government would never betray you.
This isn't my government. Besides, the police? Angie snorts and glares at Gray, whose face is illuminated by the dying flames. This place is over 6 kilometers away from the city, with no direct transport access. How could the Berlin police arrive so quickly? Not to mention there's such amazing teamwork between these police and your mercenaries. They're all working for you. Angie lifts her chin defiantly, and her dolls take another step forward. The standoff grows increasingly touch and grow. You aren't even bothering to play innocent. In other words, you don't plan on letting me leave, do you? AK-15's eyes flicker dangerously. Her weapon is trained directly on Gray.
15, stay calm.
AK-12's low murmur holds AK-15's finger, which is poised to pull her trigger at any second. Don't worry, 12. 15 isn't prone to rashness. But even as she says that, RPK-16 directs her gaze towards Gray. If there is an exchange of fire, it will be very difficult for us to defend Angie, after all. There's nothing that could give us cover. But that's true for you too, you know. At this distance, 15 can easily break your neck in the blink of an eye. Come again? RPK-16's provocation has triggered the wrath of the armed security guard. He roars as he charges forward, but his advance is blocked by AK-15. Conflict seems ready to break at any moment, but no one dares make a move before 2 key players give the order. I'll try my luck. Gray grins as she meets RPK-16's gaze. Do you think you can get away with this?
You're toying with Pandora's box, Angelia. I could indulge a little mischief, but you made this choice.
Angie's eyes this woman coldly and can almost smell her brazen contempt. At this distance, if she draws her pistol quickly enough, she could at least... Wait! Just then, a familiar voice shouts from another entrance. Then a completely different force rushes in. Gray lifts her head, and her men are immediately on alert. Hey, it's Light! Miss Angelia is an important collaborator of the Stacy. Neither the Berlin Peace nor Galatea has the authority to detain her. I'm taking over the situation here. The young man strides up to Angie, and Gray flashes his identification as he approaches. Behold him. Behind him, A94 heads straight over to collapse AK-12 with a toolkit. She performs emergency repairs on AK-12 wordlessly, and soon enough, AK-12's dull eye lights up again. Core components are undamaged. You can move now, 12. Good! Give me my rifle. I'm gonna gun down this pompous woman. AK-12 struggles to her feet, but is held down by both 94 and Angie.
Young man, has your little operation been authorized?
On A-chan to the rescue. Gray narrows her eyes at Light, who has wedged himself between her and Angie. Her tone is dripping with menace. Of course! I have the warrant right here. As I said, I'm now taking over here. Mrs. Gray, please cooperate with our investigation. Humph! Gray waves her hand and her men flies off in an orderly manner. With their scavenged remnants, obviously. Please leave those behind. Don't go too far, Stacy. You have no right to seize Galatea's property. Ask her superior to haul his ass here. Otherwise, mind your own business. Realizing that this is as far as he can push it, Light backs up a step and beckons for the other agents to enter the site of the explosion. May I confirm that an attack has taken place here? Incidents like this were rather common in Berlin in the past few months, but it's hard to believe that these rioters are nefarious enough to raise a hand against Galatea. However, this company would not bow down to terrorism of any kind. Aiden would be launched on schedule. You can relay that to your friend, little agent. Light falls silent for a moment before bowing slightly to Gray. I understand. Miss Angie, let's go. Angie helps AK-12 up. She looks up and meets Gray's eyes.
Count yourself lucky.
Don't think this is over yet. Yo, I can smell the bitchiness in the same room. You guys smell it? I can fucking smell it. It smells like clams. Jokes. After watching Angie leave under the Stacy protection, Gray turns around and takes in the scene in devastation.
We're leaving too.
There's nothing left here. With that, Galatea's troops march out of the facility. Ooh, another one. Another side story thingy. After departing from the storage facility, Galatea's convoy drives on along the bumpy road. But instead of returning to the city, it is headed for somewhere even more remote. It travels beyond the quarantine wall and out of the decontamination zone. When it reaches a stretch of no man's land, it finally comes to a halt.
Mrs. Gray, we're here.
Rustles. The sudden movement immediately puts the security guards on alert. A large amount of white soldiers emerge from behind obstacles without warning and have Gray and her entourage completely surrounded.
Who are you?
A cyborg girl garbed in white walks up slowly amongst the white troops.
Don't come any closer.
The security guards, deeply unnerved by the mysterious and creepy troops, raise their weapons. However, their charge, Mrs. Gray strides out from behind the defensive barrier formed by the guards.
Hold! Mrs. Gray, watch out!
One of the guards calls out in alarm at the sight of their delicate-looking superior facing down the girl armed with a scythe. But what happens next catches him completely by surprise. Mrs. Gray slaps the girl heavily across the face. Yo! Is that another bitch slap? I bet that's another bitch slap. That's a pimp slap right there.
Why was Angelia at the factory?
I'm sorry. Smack. Another slap. Oh shit, yo, they even said it. Yo, they said it. The back of her hand. Yo, that's a pimp slap. That right there is a pimp slap. She got the old backhand.
Imbecile.
Gray's menacing face and spine-chilling voice makes the security guards wonder if they're hallucinating.
If I hadn't been notified in time, do you know what would have happened because of your blunder? You have marred my immaculate plan with a speckle of dust. Will you bear full responsibility if this angers father?
I will. Gray's eyes, the white Naito for a while, finally reverts to her usual soft-spoken countenance.
I expect as much. Now get to work.
Understood. The white Naito nods and shifts her gaze towards the Galatea forces behind Gray.
Mrs. Gray, what is the meaning of this? Kill them all.
The white Naito's raised her scythe and utters her command softly.
What?
The next moment, gunfire and screams erupt almost simultaneously. Gray flicks the dust off her hem, not even sparing the men a glance.
Remember before midnight.
Do I need to retrieve the corpse? Angered once more by the Naito's stupidity, Gray narrows her eyes and is about to punish her again, but then an idea occurs to her. Her face smoothens.
Sure, but don't bring it to me. Deliver a surprise to Moradao.
Yes, ma'am. The white Naito nods and looks up uncertainly at Gray. She is fearful of incurring the latter's wrath again, but she still ventures a question cautiously.
Can the mole you planted close to Angelia be of use yet?
Gray stares at the Naito expressionally. Only when the Naito starts becoming nervous does she finally shake her head and turn away. Not yet. By then, the massacre is over, and the puddle of blood seeps up to Gray's feet. The white troops sort through the bodies with great efficiency and start destroying all the goods on the truck systematically. Gray eyes the blood-spattered truck with disgust and backs away. Pandora's box shouldn't be opened lightly. Understood. The white Naito nods reverently. Also, I need a car. Yes, ma'am. I don't want to use this car. This car's got bloodstains on it. Yo, I'm just saying, has anyone seen AK-12? Has anyone seen AK-12? I haven't seen AK-12 for a while. I think AK-12's acting pretty sus right now. Notice how bitch always has her eyes closed. Bitch don't see nothing. She don't see nothing. I call that sus. At Angie's accommodations in Berlin, it's deep into the night, still 2 or 3 hours away from daybreak. Angie and her subordinates are in various states of disheveledness, but they have finally made it back. From the moment they left the storage facility, Light has been following Angie without a word. He silently escorts Angie, who is just as silent, all the way to the safe house. He shadows Angie's footsteps until they reach Angie's door. The other Stacy members have returned to the ritual post, but Light seems intent on staying. Good night, good night. Drink some milk. Drink some milk before you go to sleep. It'll help you. Whole milk. Has to be whole vitamin D milk. None of that almond milk bullshit. Listen, almond milk, all right, almond milk. You guys ever seen them, milk an almond? Almonds got nipples. Did you guys know that? That's how you get almond milk. First you go to an almond farm, and then you separate the male almonds from the female almonds, right? And then you hook all the female almonds to the milking machine. And you only get about like 2 drops of milk, like per female almond. So it actually takes a lot of almonds to make 1 gallon of almond milk. True story, true story. You guys should YouTube almond milk farm. And then like when breeding season comes, oh boy, you don't want to be next to an almond farm when breeding season comes. You don't want to see what breeding almonds look like. This will do. I will be staying here tonight, in the room next door. Light sidesteps Angie's point remark expressionlessly. What, worried that I'll go blow up another warehouse? Not at all. It's just that my elder sister has already gone to bed, and I do not wish to disturb her. Oh, you have a sister? Is she also Stacy? No, she's a reporter. A reporter? Indeed. Angie gazes at Light, her hand still resting on the door handle. Light returns her gaze evenly. He doesn't plan on letting Angie out of his sight until she has entry through the door. Considering what just happened, Angie has nothing to say about that. She pauses for a long while before finally letting go of the door handle. She leans on her elbow against the door and decides to clear the air. Look, I'm really sorry about tonight. I acted without permission and caused you trouble. Light blinks. He is not expecting this at all. Angelia doesn't strike him as someone who would ever apologize. No, it's all right. I know you don't trust me. That's completely understandable. I know what you've been through in Bremen. Per Diaz has already infiltrated the top strata of German politics. Now even Gray has proved to be unscrupulous. I cannot fault you for being cautious under such circumstances. Angie wraps her knuckles against the door while pondering what she to say in response. Honestly, Light is not wrong about her. She isn't one to apologize. She is not particularly good at it, but looking at this young man, she believes she owes him this much. When that young woman first joined me, she was just like you. Young, eager, ambitious. You remind too much of her. But I would never go against you or try to take your life on a plane. Haha. What, so you're a good boy? Yes. This feels my ideas for a This fuels my ideas for a fucking light dojin, anti-dojin. Hold up, I think my camera just disconnected just now. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I think I fixed it. Hold on. Something got disconnected like a while back, but like I thought it was like a random controller that I had plugged in, but nope. I think it was the camera. The fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? All right, trying to see what the fuck just happened. I think I fixed it. I think I had to like restart all of a sudden. All right, let me see. Oh, okay. I get what happened. All right. I see what happened. It's definitely like a physical issue though, because like it totally got unplugged. That was... Man, I had to like replug a lot of shit. All right, I should be back live again. I had to... Yeah, that was really weird. All right, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back. That was odd. I don't know why, because like I'm not like the table hitting kind of streamer, you know, but like people go bump and whatever when they get like gamer rage and shit. I didn't really like bump my table or anything, and I guess there's some loose connections at the back of my PC, so like I kind of just started replugging in everything, and that should have worked. But yeah, apparently that happened. Ugh. Anyway, what the hell's going on again? Alright, so he's a good boy. He doesn't think he's particularly that good. He often makes his sister angry. To her, I'm a rebellious baby brother. Cool. You know, when they said that he was young, I was thinking he was like 16 years old. 19 years old is a little bit older than I thought. It's not always a bad thing to be a rebel. However, you shouldn't rebel just for the sake of it. Angie grabs hold of the door handle again. You saved us today. Thank you. However, I would not stop relying on my judgment. I do have faith in your judgment. If you require my services, please just ask. Now go and get some rest. We have much to do tomorrow. Angie enters her room. Good night, Miss Angie. Seeing that Angie is safely inside her room, Light turns around and is ready to retire himself. In the silent corridor, the overhead lamp seems dimmer than usual. His Stacy colleagues are standing guard on the first and second floors. This building has always been the accommodation of important foreign dignitaries, so the higher floors are almost never staffed. Right now, apart from Angie and her dolls, is completely empty. It's only normal that it's quiet. Light grasps the handle of his own door and gently turns the lock. However, he can't shake off this odd feeling. There is something unusual about this silence today. Miss Anne! Light turns around in alarm and finds a figure towering over him. Oh, yo! Yo! Paradies was there. They were fucking there. Once inside a room, Angie isn't all surprised to find AK-12 sitting next to the window. How unlike you to have a heart-to-heart with the young man. Yo, I'm also imagining... Yo, my imagination is going wild with light right now. I want, like... I want, like, a fucking slice of life dojin where Shadowless is a regular reporter, but then Light, he's, like, fresh out of high school. He's, like, going to college, and he's hanging out with the wrong crowd, and, like, his sister's worried about him. And then Light's all like, you don't understand me. And then Shadowless is all like, no, I do understand you. He's hanging out with, like, Team Defy and shit. And then Shadowless is all like, I don't like that Angie girl. That Angie girl's a bad influence on you. And then Lights are like, don't make fun of my friends. And then there's like a gang war. There's like a gang war between like the Paradius gang. Like, no, I want like a fucking full-on slice of life, like high school story. Like, you got like the Paradius. You got like the Paradius like prippy. Like, you know how Paradius is like white and shit. Paradius is like the prippy high school. SF is like the rich high school. There's a difference. There's definitely a difference. Okay, wait. Griffin is like the public school. That's like the public school. SF is like the rich people school. And Paradius is like one of those special schools. Like one of those like I don't know what to call them. I know there's like a specific word for it. It's not just for rich people, but it's like a higher elevated form of school that's like not just for rich people. And then like a Light is like caught in the middle of it or some shit like that. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see a full-on slice of life shit. I'm almost touched. Shouldn't you be standing guard outside with the others? I'm wounded and deserve some rest. Besides, I have a feeling you'd want to talk. Angie walks around AK-12 and draws the curtains before sitting down on the chair next to the bed. You're too tense. Are you my psychiatrist now? I thought only RPK was in this sort of thing. High-class Ivy League school? Yeah! Yeah, that's what I want to say. That is totally what I want to say. That'd be Paradius. And then Father, or William, is a principal there. And I guess, like, Griffin and Kyriger are, or, like, the Earl, if you want to say. They're, like, the principal and vice principal at the, No, I got it. So Kyriger is, like, the principal, but then, like, the Earl, he's, like, the superintendent. That's what he is. He's, like, the superintendent. And then, like, at SF, you know, then you have, like, Mastermind, I guess. Mastermind could be, like, it's an anime we're talking about, so Mastermind's, like, the lowly principal. Yeah. Oh, no. The lowly principal, actually, no. Mastermind would be the student council president, and then the actual principal would be, oh, shit, like, what's his fucker's name? I already forgot his name now, but, like, you know, the guy that worked with Persica. Yeah, that'd be the principal. And then, like, they'd be, like, fucking, like, gang wars and shit, and between, like, all the, like, different, high schools and crap like that. Yeah, I want to see that. If no one wants to make that dating sim happen, I will make that dating sim happen. And then you play as the commander. I mean, like, I already know there's a fan-made dating sim out there. But, like, I would make my own. I would make my own dating sim. And then, like, you can date, like, the different girls from, like, different schools. So there'd be, like, an SF route. There'd be, like, a Paradius route. And, like, there'd be, like, a Griffin route. The Griffin route would be, like, the easiest route to go for. The SF would be a little bit harder. And then the Paradius route would be the hardest route to go for. Oh! The KCCO! Okay, wait. So KCCO would be the military school. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. KCCO is the military school. And then, like, could that be, like, the bad ending? What if we make Igor? What if Igor likes young boys? What if we make Igor gay? Igor would go to the commander. He'd be like, hey there, son. You should join the KCCO school. It's an all-boys school. KCCO would be an all-boys school. Yeah, that's what it would be. I don't know if I want that anymore now. Now I don't know if I want that. I studied up on analyzing human body language. You've always avoided windows, but you didn't tend to deliberately sit facing the door when we're around. I can't tell if I'm in Berlin or Paradias Den anymore. Perhaps there's no distinction between the two. You need help, Angie. You can't top a Paradias single-handedly. I'm not trying to put in a good word for the whelp, but he was referred to us by J and K. And if it hadn't been for him today, we would have met our end then and there. I know, Light can be trusted, that much I can tell. But as I've said before, his trustworthiness is moot, because as long as there's a single spy working under him, I can't possibly let him in our entire plan. Unless he ditches everyone else. Okay, I was not expecting a fucking Twitter alert. I literally was not expecting a fucking Twitter alert. I got followed on Twitter, though. Awesome. At Ice Lychee is now following me. Let me go ahead and just whoop, swipe that. I'm gonna swipe. Hey, I forget, how did fucking you swipe right for, was it swipe left or right? You swipe left for no and swipe right for yes, right? If I swipe right, does that mean I want to have sex with him? Yeah, I think that's what that means. You swipe left for no. Worst case, you still have us. We may be called Defy, but we would never betray you. Oh, she said the thing. She said the thing. We may be called Defy, but we'll never betray you. Mm-hmm. Oh, and here's the Griffin Commander. There's the Griffin Commander as well. I'll give the matter of light some more thought. That's more like it. That's the Angie I know. Compared to Bremen, we have a much clearer objective this time. I'm confident that we'll be able to find out William's plan by going after Gray. This woman is the key. We mustn't let her succeed, no matter what she's after. Indeed, we mustn't. We cannot let him put his terrorist attack into action. Speaking of which, I was just going to ask you. AK-12 stops abruptly mid-sentence. 12? Enemy attack. Crack. Angie, get down! The window covered by the curtains is suddenly smashed by the massive intruder. Angie reflexively rolls across the bed to the other side and draws her pistol behind cover. But AK-12 has already swiftly slit the throat of the intruder. A projectile? Wheezes. God damn it, tear gas. While Angie's scrubbing to find a towel, her door is kicked open. AK-12 transfers around her to the door, and it's just about to pull the trigger. Miss Angie! But it turns out to be Light, who is also on high alert. His face is splattered with blood. He is holding a small knife in one hand and a pistol in the other. Miss Angie, we have to move. We're under attack. Oh, I'm not blind. Angie spots the corpse of a Paradias soldier lying just outside. Yo! Yo, you're telling me Light? You're telling me Light fucking wasted that dude who was with him? Yo, that's pretty neat. Hey, remember in remember at the sub base? Remember when like K got knocked out like at the beginning of the event? He was with RPK, right? Wasn't he with RPK? They were like, "Yo, what happened to K?" And RPK was all like, yeah, no, he got knocked out or some shit." So like, you're telling me that like Light got fucking snuck up on by a Paradias dude who probably is like hyped up on drugs and shit, and he managed to take him out. That's actually pretty sweet. And the one that AK has just disposed of, she's seen these units before. Paradias Stretlets. Damn it, she should have seen this coming. That woman will let her off the hook just like that. Meanwhile, gunshots ring out the corner down the corridor. Light retreats into Angie's room. Where's RPK and the others? I'm trying to reach them. Damn, the signal's being jammed. Same here, I can't call for support at all, and the alarm has been disabled. Looks like I pissed all her off big time. Angie tuts and reloads her pistol. They aren't exactly being subtle about it, so even if comms are down, people would soon notice the commotion. We'll just have to hold out until reinforcements arrive. I'm afraid that's not true. What? Crackle. Incendiary bombs. They're planning to burn me to death. Heat comes crashing in from down the corridor. AK-12 tears off the curtains and watches out for possible attacks from outside the window. She also hears the sound of crossfires coming from the lower floors. Crap, the other agents are pinned down too. This bit of heat is nothing to me. But if you're dead, there's no point for me to live, is there? At this rate, in a matter of minutes, I'll either die of severe burns or hypoxia. I don't think you're running out of oxygen. The window's open after all. Hold on. Can't you escape through the window? Just in your case your brain got smoked, might I remind you that we're on the 8th floor? But if Miss AK-12 carries you, she can make it down a floor or two with the help of some tools, right? What about you? They're here for you. If you get out, they'll go after you. I can make my own way out. Good idea. Unfortunately, I'm currently in no shape to execute such acrobatics. I think our enemies know that. AK-12 grabs a glass off the table and tosses it through the window. In the darkness of the night sky, the delicate glass explodes into smithereens. Angie will be dead the moment she pokes her head out. Then we'll have to run the gauntlet down the corridor. We must try to break through their blockade before the fire spreads up here. Understood. Miss AK-12 and I will spearhead our escape. Are you mad? It'll take them less than 2 seconds to vaporize you. Which means I'll have a second. Your safety is our priority here, Miss Angie. Don't be ridiculous. Wait, stop bickering. Something's down there. What? While Angie and Light are still arguing, they sense a massive impact underneath their feet. The cracking concrete starts falling under gravity's pull. Then 2 humans follow suit before they can react. What the hell? Couldn't you think of a better idea? In the split second before a landing, AK-12 grabs Angie and cushions her fall with her own body. Her already damaged body produces an ominous crack. Still in a daze, Angie hears AK-12's exasperated gripe, followed by another familiar voice. To tell the truth, dear 12, no, I honestly couldn't. They cut off all access to the 8th floor. Besides, the fire is spreading quickly, and I can't risk having Angie use a fire escape. RPK? Where's 1594? There are Nitels and Parodius death squads in the lower levels as well. They're good at sneak attacks, which makes them rather tricky, even for 15 and 94 together. I reckon those could be a diversion, so I came up with my own, and sure enough. Ugh. Light grips his foot and lets out a groan. Light, are you alright? I'm not sure. Rat-a-tat. I'd love to apologize, but this isn't really the time. It's the quickest way I could think of to get you out. The only drawback is how much attention it draws. The only drawback? You're too lenient about your own tactic. Ugh. Light bites the pain and gets to his feet. He stumbles immediately and collapses on the rubble again. You don't look too okay. I'm fine. No, you're right. I'm not fine. I must have twisted my ankle. Uh-oh. Can you walk? I can, but I can't go with you. I'll just slow you down. Let's split up. What are you talking about? I may as well be sending you to your death. Don't worry. It'll take more than that to kill me. After all, I'm the Stacy Rising Star. Besides, their target is you, so they'll most likely just ignore me. Light flashes Angie a dazzling grin, though Angie has little patience for his charm under these circumstances. You can dream of being a hero when you're actually asleep. I'm not leaving you behind. I'd like you to say the same thing to you, Miss Angie. This isn't the time for nonsensical sleep talking. We don't have much time. As if to lend weight to Light's statement, Parodius fires more shots. Target located. Execute extermination. Here they come. Damn it, not even giving us a breather. They're hell-bent on killing me. They have squads guarding the other ends of the passage. They just pin us down and we force our way through. If we're to get Angie out of here, someone will have to draw their fire. Oh my, then I suppose it's time for our great squad leader to shine. That's right. Wait, you're being serious? It's the only way. In your current state, you do know how that'll end for you, right? I'm not an idiot like you. Of course I know. It isn't a bad idea. At least you won't be here to boss me around when we're in Berlin. Though Angie would probably get lonely, don't you think? You want to cover our retreat? No way. I have no spare bodies for you right now. I'm smarter than the two of you combined. If I say there's no other way, there is no other way. Angie, I've told you many times, you must prioritize your own life. Don't get yourself killed because of a doll. There are battlefields more worthy of your sacrifice. RPK. What are you sending me? Command authorizations? I'm the new squad leader? For now. If anything happens to Angie, I don't give a damn about what Shaw has got to say. I will make you wish you could access your own base code. I'm terribly flattered. Miss AK-12 and I would draw the enemy's attention, in different directions. Once you make it out, the pressure on us will lessen immediately. If you want to survive, flee as fast as you can. But don't worry, I'll be fine. With Miss AK-12 drawing most of their fire, I'll do my best to stay alive. Save your breath, Angie. Look, they're volunteering as tributes. Besides, even I can't think of a better way. I will get you safely to 15 and 94. Fine, let's go. Angie sets her jaw and takes one last look at AK-12, who's bracing herself against the corner, and Light, who's sitting on a pile of rubble covered in dust, but still smiling at her. You are finally turned away and taken off with RPK-16. Miss AK-12, take my ammo. Light tosses all his remaining magazines and micro-explosives to AK-12. What about you? They say people speak kindly as their death draws near. You're not planning to die here with me, are you? Of course not. I've simply come to the conclusion that I have a better chance of survival if you have these. I'm just going to sit right here. As long as Frau Angie makes it out of or reinforcements arrive, they won't waste any effort on me. I see. You got a decent head on your shoulders. Still, I might just sign off for a while. May we meet again in a brave new world, Miss AK-12. Cut the crap. AK-12 jams a fully loaded magazine into the mag well of her rifle and racks the action deftly. Time to show those Parodias brats what a true tactical doll is made of. No! AK-12! No! Rip AK-12. And rip Light too. Who's gonna tell Shadowless? Someone has to tell Shadowless now. Oh goody! A night battle. We all know how much I love this bullshit. Alright, what do we got? Hey yo, this is not accurate. This is not accurate. The only one that should be here is RPK-16. Also, it's kind of funny that, like, Angie still has her suit on here. Tip, you might find items near the interrogation room. When necessary, you could use them to deal with troublesome enemies. Make sure you have an ample supply of items and use them wisely. Ah, okay. Okay.
Radar scan start.
Radar scan start though.
少し体を動かしましょう。任務結果保存。
I kind of wish that there was a way in game to play with like damage arts or like damage sprites or something, because I think that's actually pretty cool. I wish there was a way to do that. I think it'd be neat. Because like there is some girls where like I think the damage art actually looks better. I do think that it looks better than the regular art. But whatever. It's a good thing that Team Defy has like infinite ammo and shit.
Radar scan start.
Yeah, I feel like I want that.
射撃速度上限解除
Yeah, look at that fucking,
もう少し頑張り
fucking
ましょう。
micro. I'm a fucking micro king, yo. I should be aiming for like top ranking, man. Top 10 right here. Oh shit, we don't have infinite ammo. Oh. Oh fuck, we don't have infinite ammo. I actually assumed. I literally just assumed we had infinite
誰に
ammo.
も失望させないから
Oh. Whoopsie.
これで終わりです
Whoopsie doodle. Alright, I think a restart. I
Yep.
think a restart might have to happen. Because I am retarded. Alright. Yeah, like all the other stages, like we were immortal. So like, yeah, I literally just assumed. Oh, good. Okay. For a second, I thought it wanted me to go to both corners. I thought it wanted me to go to both corners for a second, but never mind. Never mind. Angie's body is propelled forward by the powerful shockwave caused by the explosion. RPK-16 pushes herself well beyond her normal physical parameters and dives over Angie to shield her from the blast. After the failed assassination attempt, Diaz has resorted to even more aggressive measures as they grow desperate. I'm not built to be a shock trooper, for goodness sake. But the nightmare persists. The shockwave is followed by fire rubble, and Diaz coming in hot. RPK-16 rips off her bipod, and using her machine gun as a makeshift assault rifle, she unleashes a barrage on the enemies coming from behind. Without the time or space to get into proper shooting position, suppressive fire is all she can even manage as a tactical doll. But her firepower alone can hardly hold off the entire squad. Angie, wake up. Ugh. It's a shame, but it looks like I'm about to follow in Dear 12's footsteps. Don't give me that. Angie drops her pistol from the holster on her thigh and promptly fires several times behind her. Unlike RPK-16, her shots are a lot more accurate, but her contribution in firepower is still hopelessly inadequate. A round lands on RPK-16's body, producing a sound that makes Angie's heart lurch. RPK-16 has blocked a strafe bullet fired at Angie with her own body. Angie. What? It's been a pleasure to have met you. Shut your face. It's not time to read your epitaph yet. As RPK-16's drum magazine runs dry, they lose the only way of fending off Paradia's forces. Angie pulls her trigger, but it too clicks sharply and ejects no more cartridges. Damn it, almost there. Angie watches the slowly approaching white soldiers and reaches for a combat knife. Boom! Another explosion erupts, followed by a shower of heavy gunfire. A round hits the leading Paradias soldiers severely in the forehead, toppling him instantly. Hey, it's 94! N15. Enemies targeted. The 2 to 5 members let no bullets go to waste. The moment they join the fray, the tables have turned. Angie! Still holding her rifle vigilantly, A94 makes her way quickly to Angie, who is slumped on the floor. Meanwhile, RPK-16 has used the distraction created by her teammates' arrival to adjust her position and replace her expended magazine. Stacy, reinforcements and the local police will be here soon. Paradias is retreating. So should we. There's no point in pursuing them. Understood. AK-15 slings her rifle into her shoulders and carries Angie on her back. Behind her, 94 and RPK-16 start laying down more suppressive fire. Where's 12? 94's anxious question is met with Angie's grim silence. 94 bites her trembling lip and issues a signal with her free hand. Target secure. Retreat. No! Rip AK-12. Another deafening explosion comes from the upper floors until everything falls silent. There is no more gunfire, only the blazing flame cackles on. AK-12 with Angie in her back is the first to burst out of the sea of fire, followed closely by the 2 members of the pack. Hey, it's Jay! Hey! Standing outside the entrance is none other than Jay, who looks somber for once, and the Stacy agents who have been carried out from the fire with great difficulty. They have sustained heavy casualties. What happened? You okay? Jay rushes forward and helps AK-15 put Angie down, and he bellows at the people behind him. Paramedics! I'm fine. Angie gasps for air, her lungs are burning. She could just make out the sirens of fire engines. Who are you trying to kid? You look even more terrible than Kay after a mixer. Where are the others? I'm sorry, we did our best, but we didn't see Mr. Light. Come again? How could that brat possibly? Hey, you've got to be kidding, right? How am I supposed to tell Shadow? This is the first time A94 has seen Jay so terrified. At that moment, another explosion erupts where the fire is blazing, the most heavily in the apartment block. Lying on the ground, Angie looks up the night sky, which is lit up by flames. 12. Angie? Angie? Shadow's going after Kayak for this? This doesn't bode well, 15. Where's the first aid kit? Right here. Here it goes again. Fire, bullets, casualties. Why has nothing changed at all? Why is she just as helpless as she once was? What kind of sick joke is this? Angie! 94. 12. Troll stayed behind to cover our retreat. So did Light. There are no biosigns in the building. No! There's no biosigns. No. I'm not detecting AK-12 signals either. Enough, 15. Comms are back. Angie, you have an incoming call. It's the Earl. You don't seem to be faring well, Angelia. Your safe house is anything but safe. Explain yourself, you son of a bitch. You have no one but yourself to blame, Angelia. You were too rash. I told you to conduct an investigation, not to engage them in open conflict. Don't teach me how to do my job, bastard. Who's just sitting on his ass? I am simply trying to set you back on track. As you can see, Paradise is rearing its ugly head. This kind of attack is child's play for them. If their plan succeeds, the casualties will be tenfold. It will be on a completely different scale compared to Beslin. Don't you dare bring up Beslin. I wish you good luck. You motherfucker. Angie. Outside the apartment block, the tardy fire brigade and police finally arrive. They seal up the building and start putting out the fires. The Stacy has quietly slipped away from the scene and retreated into shadows. As actors in the previous acts exit the stage, new ones enter. Hey, look, that woman! Huh? Shadow, that's Shadowless. Shadowless marches forcefully through the corridor, holding up her press card. I am Shadowless from the DFF. Who's in charge of the investigation here? I would like to cover this fire and report it on the news. Just then, her earpiece starts beeping. Hello, yes, speaking. I'm already at the scene. Now, everything's still in complete shambles. I need backup, that's right, get me a cameraman. 15 minutes? Are you kidding me? Make it 5. She turns off her earpiece and looks towards the chaos. Interviewing the firefighters is out of the question. The fire's still raging on. She can't get in their way right now. The police, that's certainly an option. But the police hasn't been playing nice with her lately. That leaves... Her acute sixth sense comes in useful once again at this crucial moment. Jesus Christ. She rushes towards one of the police officers in the middle of the crowd. Kevin! What are you doing here? No, how'd you spot me? Jay, who is dressed in a police uniform, is dragged into an inconspicuous corner by Shadowless to talk out of the public eye.
Shut up! Now tell me, why are you here? What has the Stacy got to do with this? Give me a break, Missy. Do you want me to lose my job? Please, I won't take up too much of your time. Shadowless grabs Jay by his collar and turns off her pen recorder. With the situation being so chaotic out there, hardly anyone would pay attention to the two people locked in a confrontation in this quiet corner. I don't want to make things difficult for you. Just tell me, is Light okay? He didn't come home last night. I can tell something's off about him. Jay opens his mouth but doesn't know what to say. We had a fight. Are you blaming me? Shadowless stomps on Jay's foot viciously. It was the same old argument, but I thought long and hard about this time. I want you to pass the message to him. Can you not drag me into your sibling squabbles? Jay's face contorts with pain, for which he is secretly grateful. Thanks to this, he won't have to worry about how to keep a straight face. Shadow intuition is incredibly keen. She'll notice immediately if he slips up. What is he supposed to say to her? Shut up! Stop interrupting me. It's your fault that he joined the Stacy to begin with. Shadowless peers around carefully. I thought a ton on what he said, and perhaps he's right. I understand and respect his decision. We're family. I will always support him. That's it. She lets go of Jay, then her gaze shifts away in feigned nonchalance as she fizzes with her hair. Jay can't tell if she's making sure they aren't overheard or trying to cover up her sheepishness. I'll let him know. Thanks. Come and have dinner at our place one of these days. It's been a while. Satisfied with Jay's promise, Shadowless smiles and nods apologetically before dying off in the corner. True to her words, she has not taken up much of Jay's time. Light, you little punk. He watches as Shadowless throws herself back into her work, as she starts interviewing eyewitnesses of the fire. He looks up at the apartment block where the fire is now under control. He must get inside. Excuse me, make way! Police! Displaying his forged police ID, Jay makes his way through the crowd. No! Who's gonna tell Shadowless? Who's gonna tell Shadowless? Alright, we got our infinity map. Ooh, I see Dandelion. That's kinda cool. And I see Moradal. It's the glasses. It's the glasses version of Moradal. I don't know if this is good. I just want to complete this one time. That's kind of cool. I like how like they can't actually touch each other, because like these are like one-way roads, so they can't actually reach each other at all. Let me see, what's the difference? One's got like one's got laser boys, and the other one's got like a fucking ass patroller. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that patroller. PP22 didn't get hurt, but like I didn't want to risk Kaliko getting hurt. Oh, these are all like auto movement tiles. Oh, I get it. I saw these bastards like throwing their shields around, so like I didn't want to risk taking any damage. There's the laser. There's the laser, boys. Oh shit! I didn't even have to do that. Okay.
Didn't even have to do that. Right. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I could kill the dude in time. These 5 fights feel like forever. So I guess I can AFK. Maybe I can AFK this. I'll just keep an eye on Kaliko just in case. Yeah, if I see like 1 damage appear on Kaliko, I'll be upset. It'll be like at the end of the fight too, so like I won't be able to like retreat or anything. Or like restart, I should say. I feel like I might need to actually reset. Yep. Yep, there we go. Oh no! I tried to pause! Oh, I tried to pause. Okay. I took damage on KSVK, so I was gonna restart because I could probably like do that like without taking damage with like a bit of micro. I tried to pause, but the pause wasn't activating for me. Yeah. I tried to. I was hoping to get like streamer luck there. Maybe like get like a 5-star thing. It's between DSR and P22 though. So eh. Oh yeah, and all the shadowless things opened up. Oh, I skipped it. Galatea's corporation has recently announced a key breakthrough in the development of anti-collapse serum. This serum is said to be highly effective in suppressing symptoms in cases of moderate to severe infections. It can essentially cure patients with mild infections. We have interviewed renowned medical expert Mrs. Gray in regarding this formulation. Thank you very much for taking this time to attend this interview today, Mrs. Gray. We wish to learn more about the IDUN, the new anti-collapse serum that Galatea is about to distribute in the interview today. IDUN is being marketed as an affordable but highly effective drug. According to the spokesperson of your company, it is completely unlike any other existing drug. People are having misgivings mostly because of this. How would you respond to such doubts? Here's my response. Don't worry, I would never exploit the trust of my patients that have in me. So we kind of already saw this already. We saw like in Angie's storyline. We didn't see this like in Shadow's newscast report thingy. So I'm gonna skip the part that like we've already seen then. I mean, like, is it just like a play-by-play of something that we've already seen? Oh. So like that was literally the same shit that you saw like in Angie's Angie's thing. So nothing new. Nothing new there. A fire has broken out in an apartment block in Berlin. Multiple explosions could be heard at the scene. The fire is now under control. It has been confirmed that the fire was caused by an ode and faulty gas pipeline. Interviewed residents claimed that there had been significant commotion in the apartment block before the explosion occurred and are concerned that this incident could be a terrorist attack. Oh, that was it. Oh, that was fast. That was fast. Look at this. It's like I am so above my resources up here that like even after doing like all those maps, I haven't gone down any. Although to be fair, I technically only did 1 map since the other maps were Angie maps. As far as the stream is concerned. I have finally made it to chapter 3. Ah, okay, I get it. There it is. Okay, cool. That would not be in today's stream. This is not in today's stream. There's the Angie side. There's the commander side. I'm still more into the commander side. This is Shadowless. I'll be taking you through the latest news today. Galateos Corporation issues a public apology for canceling the IDON launch event and press conference that was scheduled to take place today. Galatea pledges to resolve the issue as quickly as possible so that the serum can reach ELIT patients at the first possible moment. According to the inside information, the launch was canceled because the vehicle transporting the first batch of serum has gone missing. At 0723 this morning, Berlin Hospital experienced an alleged terrorist attack for the first time since the construction of the quarantine wall. 3 members of the medical staff and 4 patients in the wards and when the explosion occurred. The police is currently investigating the source of the explosion. This is the Frontline correspondent Shadowless bringing you the news. That concludes today's news. Cool. Good talk. Slam! A loud noise suddenly comes from Mashlin's room. Sop 2, who was just about to capture a bug on the windowsill, is startled by the noise and jumps. The gray-colored bug flaps his wings and takes off. Aw, Sop 2 lost her bug. Inside the room, the commander's face is contorted with rage. Their tightly clenched fists slowly loosened from where they have savagely pounded the table, and the edges of their palms are starting to flush red. Forgive me. I forgot myself. The commander shoves away the chair behind them and gets up. Then massage their throbbing temples to ease their aggravating headache. Perhaps you should take a break, Commander. Oh no, Deskun. So this is right after he was told that Kalina is entering like the deeper stages of the zombie infection of the Elid. Once again, Dandelion is the first person to break the awkward silence. Ro, please look after Mashlin for me. The commander scratches their head in frustration before turning to leave. Dandelion looks at Ro, and when the latter nods back with understanding, she follows the commander out of the room. I hope you don't mind. The commander is a little on edge today. This usually doesn't happen. Humph, why are you being so nice to her? We should have done this a long time ago. The commander got a call last night. A very important friend of ours is in a very bad state. That's why the commander was questioning you so early this morning. Please don't take it personally. Mashlin closed eyes slowly open. No, I'm fine. I've been treated worse than this. But Robin seems like a completely different person today. That friend must be very important to you. What does that have to do with you? You asked all sorts of questions, but when it comes to how to make the medicine, you won't say a word. Weren't you going on and on about saving people? Guess it doesn't matter all that much to you after all. Mashlin lowers her head in response to Star 15's disdain, but otherwise takes no offense. It wouldn't do you any good even if I told you. You don't just need the right method to process my blood, but also specialized equipment. And that equipment can only be found in that place. So, why don't you take us there? You're just making excuses. That's enough, 15. The commander's already trying to come up with another solution. There's no point in making a fuss here. I'm really worried about Kalina. Is she gonna be alright? Miss Kalina would be fine. You've known her for longer than I have, so you should know her better than me. It would take a lot more than Elet to beat her. I hope you're right. Pardon me, but if I may ask, is this Kalina that friend of yours? That's none of your damn business. I heard you mention her name many times. She must mean a lot to you. So, you found someone new to suck up to. Unfortunately, we won't fall for it this time. 15, that's enough! She's the adjutant at the Griffin base. She's a very dependable and trustworthy person. Does she have Ela too? Yeah. So that's why Robin's acting so weird today. I can't say that isn't the case. Then she must be a very important person. Of course, everyone at Griffin is super important. But if everyone is important, doesn't that mean nobody is? Huh? No, you can't say something like that. Sopmod's processing power can't take that. I can see the smoke. I can see... I think I hear the fans. Would they have fans? Would robots have, like, internal fans? I guess they wouldn't, right? Because that's, like, a moving part or some shit. I can hear that brrr, like you know how like PCs they ramp up their fans like when they start like getting more heat. I hear that in SOT mod right now. Processing information, cannot process. No, they're all important. War is very cruel, especially in this day and age. However, the commander is not a very mature leader. There are some things that only an immature leader can say or do. Mashlin gazes at Ro and contemplates in silence. Should we try to draw her blood? The Earl may be able to analyze it. No. Don't underestimate William's research. Even the Earl is impressed by his technical skill. Also, the Earl is busy with something crucial and nobody should disturb him. Then what about sending a sample back to the commander's base? Isn't that Miss Perska's researcher on William's level? Miss Perska specializes on a very different field than William. Also, considering his personality, he might have done something weird with Mashlin's blood to prevent others from acquiring it. I believe that at the moment, the only way to extract the key elements from Mashlin's blood is with William's technology. In other words, we need to find the equipment Mashlin mentioned. There does seem to be another way for the moment. But she's ridiculously stubborn. I have a feeling we won't be able to talk to her without resorting to torture. We are not doing that. You're such a nice person, Commander. That's not what I mean. Mashlin is mentally prepared to kill herself, and she definitely has the ability to do so. I can't possibly have Dandelion step in every time her virtual cognition image starts breaking down. It'd just be a waste of time, and besides, I don't want to force her. The commander takes a deep breath, still feeling a little guilty from their earlier gaffe. Time is extremely tight for us. Dandelion, we may need you to continue analyzing her memory fragments. Of course. That said, I doubt it would be helpful. We've got to try at least. Commander. Parissa, what is it? It's the Earl. Put him through! Good morning, Commander. Forgive me for dispensing with the usual pleasantries, but I'm going to cut to the chase. I had someone run some checks on the images you sent. Alright, and what did they say? Take a look at this first. Griffin image vanishes, replaced by a new clip. A pretty woman is reporting on the tragedy behind her, and as the commander watches the clip, their heart skips a beat. Alright, cool. We saw the news. We literally just saw this news. Yeah, we just saw it. Berlin Hospital? An explosion? Yes, the scene perfectly matched the images you sent us. But the media never released shots from the same angles shown in the pictures you sent. We can be certain that the images was not stolen from a news broadcast. What about other places? Have other places been attacked too? No, at least not yet. Griffin looks rather grim. Your discovery has been very useful, Commander. I believe Mashlin's memories might as well be sort of prophecy. A prophecy? Is that even possible? Wait a minute, you mean the other locations might end up being attacked as well? It's not an actual prophecy, but I think the possibility exists. If Mashlin once took part in the plan or at least heard of it, then her visualization of the plan might also exist within her memories. In any case, there's a possibility that William might take further action. Understood. These are the coordinates of the remaining locations. I believe you know what to do, Commander. The transmission ends. Parissa, did the Earl send any coordinates over? Yes. Upon verification, there are 4 more locations which have not been yet attacked. They are an old Wuhan station, the quarantine wall, the Berlin prison, and Bonsdorf. Bonsdorf? Bonsdorf. There's no time to lose. I'm going to get the AR team. You guys should prepare yourselves too. Parissa, contact the local police. No, forget it. We don't have any evidence or testimony to convince them with. It would be too difficult to get the police to believe us. So let's just have the Earl make what we're doing legal. We're moving out right away. Yes, Commander. Ro. Yes, Commander. Commander. There's been word from the Earl. They verified several locations which might be subject to terrorist attack. We're going over right now. Are you sure we aren't wasting time on a wild goose chase? Believe me, I wish we were. But since one of the places we saw did get attacked, I just can't sit back and watch.
Guess we have no choice then. Mashlin has been silent ever since the commander barged into her room, but she finally looks up. She gazes at the commander hesitantly, deliberating on whether to speak up. The commander meets her eyes and catches her indecision. Mashlin? You mentioned several locations just now. Is the quarantine wall among them? The commander pauses briefly. And what if I say yes? I don't know. Even I am not sure if the things in my head are memories or visions of the future. Whatever they are, I can't be sure they're actually happening in real life. But if they do, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. So you want to come with us? Is that it? Yeah. Mashlin clutches her collar and looks down pensively. If all this is truly destined, then perhaps my struggles are pointless. There are many pointless things in this world. Putting up a fight would never be one of them. But entrusting your life to destiny is the most pointless thing you can do. Then can I go with you, Robin? You may, and as it turns out, there's something I'd like to know. I wonder if seeing the actual scene would jog your memories. That is, if it would make those memory fragments more distinct. Mashlin rises from her seat and meets the commander's gaze. Star 15 opens her mouth as if to speak, but in the end, she swallows her words. Let's go. Squad Griffin is waiting for us. Understood. Ooh, I get 2 fire control cores with this. And I get 30 tokens. Nothing worth here getting. Define the Moray. 2 EX. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, damn, they're giving me a little bit to work with here. All right. For some reason, Star 15 is by herself, and I don't know why, but she is. I don't know why. She's been in loner. She's been like in a fucking loner state for a while. Operate 2 control panels. Dandelion must survive. Please search the map for intel. Dandelion must survive. Got it. Well, I don't see a reason not to use parachute fairies, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, you go there, you go there. Okay, parachute fairy, and I guess, well no, I want you to be like normal. I guess parachute fairy. I mean, like, I don't plan on this unit fighting or anything. That's a Zaz squad that I was using for the bingo thing. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had Alchemist here. As always, I will abuse the fuck out of Alchemist. Alright, Alchemist gets to go in the center. It said that I can only do 4 echelons, so maybe I should have thought more about that. Maybe I should have thought more about that, but too late. Oh shit, that'd be a one-way thingamajig. Oh damn, all right. All right, I see a death stack, but how much of a death stack is it? I see a death stack. It doesn't seem that bad. That does not seem that terrible. Also, the right side actually seems safer than the left side does. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, that's weird. I don't see no stupid ass anti-parachute thing.
Oh, fuck me. Alright then. Restart. I don't see no fucking, like, anti-thingamajig. Well, now I gotta restart. Yeah, it's like I could go there, but I can't go here for some reason. Huh. Time to restart. Time to restart. I'm trying to, like, not to waste resources. There we go. Alright, so Parachute Fairy's a no-go. Which means I gotta redo my shit. Guess Tunnel Fairy's fine. And then this echelon exists as like a fucking, like, affection gathering echelon. I mean, other than, this mission doesn't seem too terrible. Pop you down. Alright, so... Yeah, there's no death stack on this side at least. Oh! Oh, what the? The patrollers are random. Oh, the death stacks are random. Oh, the patrol... Oh. Yeah, the patroller is like in a completely different location now. Huh. That's interesting. That is interesting. All right, I gave Type 88 the buff, so I guess she'll go. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is up with Star 15, but whatever. I feel like I'm obligated to kill this thing. Wow, get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, that's neato. Alrighty then. I'll stay there. So everybody has weakened shields, but like I still kind of wonder if I should have Architect on here. I feel like I want to use Architect. I microed Kaliko forward, but like that was very unnecessary. I should have just restarted. She took some damage, but like it was really unnecessary for me to micro her up for it. All right, I feel like I cannot move from this spot because I don't have the action points for that. I do not have the action points for that. Oh, and then these gorilla bitches are a pain.
指揮官様、私の活躍見ててくださいですの。変な暴力禁止ですの。
Get fucked. Get fucked.
見たです。
So I can definitely see the little square icon on the gorilla dudes. So like they're set for like expansion or like some shit like that. I can go all the way around. I could go all the way around there to like cap a helipad if I want to. I have 13 action points, and I do need to bring Dandelion down a bit. These patrollers are my way, but these patrollers seem killable though. They definitely seem killable. Doesn't seem too hard to mess with these guys. I absolutely have like no idea which way these guys are gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna bust an architect. It's help is help. Okay, so that's my Zas thing. So go ahead and just replace this. Did I save it? I'm gonna make sure I saved it. Oh yeah, I also have Sharkitect here too. I forgot that I had Sharky. I had Sharky in here. Go ahead and just pop that, pop that, pop that, and pop that, pop that. What did I give her? What did I give her? How many SF teams can I build? I mean, like, pretty much like a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 ringleaders. I mean, technically, it doesn't have to be a ringleader, I suppose. You could put whoever in that spot. It doesn't have to be a ringleader. So I do have like 12. I have 12 echelons unlocked, to be fair. Get me my Phantom stance, and what do we got here? All right, I don't want you to fight anybody, Architect. I just want you to be there. I just want you to be here for the moral support. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. You go here, go there, because I definitely want you to get into a fight. What are these guys? These guys are on patrol, so they're just going in a circle or whatever shit like that, so. Shit. I don't want Star 15 to get butt fucked or anything like that. So I'm trying to move Star 15 out of harm's way. Got the action points to take care of these assholes. If only you could have more than one ringleader dupe, because I would have like duped Alchemist like 5 times. Which would have been like massively overpowered. I mean, that does kind of show that like Mika knows how overpowered the ringleaders are, so you only allowed one. You can only have the one ringleader. If you get a dupe, it just makes the current ringleader stronger. You know, there's nothing more you can do with that. Trying to move everybody out of the way here. Man, you are a chonky oh yeah, you're a fucking right. You're a death stack. It's like I got all of those. So like I don't really need a I don't really need to take that heliport. I'd rather not piss off this guy. Oh yeah, it's really I could see how you could piss him off. I could see that. Oh, you're telling me that I gotta fucking escort Dandelion? Oh, man, I'm playing like a fucking escort mission. I am playing an escort mission. Alright, I see that it's more open on the right side. Unfortunately, I don't have the movement anymore. Up, I see a boss. I see a boss. Oh good, that's the one that I weakened. Nice. So, like, I guess I didn't really need Architect there, but Architect definitely helps. Alright, we gotta escort Dandelion's ass all the way down. Oof. This patroller right here. Oh, man, you go in all directions. I feel like it'd be easier just to take you out, which I'm gonna try. I feel like it'd be easier just to take you out, because you in my way. You are literally in my way right now. Oh, fucking easy cap. I retreated because I got scared. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take that stupid thing out. So we gotta move everybody forward. Man, that's annoying. And then, like, I guess I need somebody here to take out, like, these bastards. I need somebody here. And then I gotta refill Architect.
move Architect back in position. Yeah, it's like this doesn't seem like that. This death stack doesn't seem that scary, so I'm gonna give it a try. The game isn't giving me any Hawk support, so I'm gonna make my own Hawk support. Commander, the enemy is very strong. Yeah, I got it. I got it. This is why you wait. Actually, I didn't have to wait for Alchemist though. I got Alchemist free to play. We are getting Hunter. Hunter is coming back. Really? Oh, good. That special is coming out a good time. Oh, yeah, no, we could do this. Oh, we could so do this. Yeah. Yeah, death stacked my ass. Oh, yeah, definitely. I can basically take out like every patroller in the stage now that I know what it looks like. And then last time I made the mistake of having Alchemist go melee against patrollers, but actually having her go melee is actually a bad idea. Commander, you're not supposed to fight death stacks. We want you to run away from them. Yeah, I gotta keep these bitches here. So that's a death stack, but I kind of feel like I want to fight it now. I mean, like, it's got 3 patrollers, it's got like 2 gorilla dudes, it's got a rocket dude. I mean, this one, like, there's no reason for me. There's no reason to fight this thing. I should not fight this thing. Absolutely no reason to. I don't know how good this team will fight against that dude, but I want to see. And I want to conserve ammo of Alchemist. Alchemist ain't made out of money. Oh, this isn't too bad. Oh yeah, no, this is easy clap. I mean, like, it wasn't no damage though. I did lose a dummy, but then like 45 always loses dummies. I gotta bring your ass all the way down here. Jesus. Then you go here. Okay, I am not gonna aggro you. See the boss? This is the boss. She ain't got no peeps. She ain't got no peeps. I got plenty of like ammos and shit. I'm too far away from Architect. No, I get no Architect help this time. Oh, having no Architect help kind of stings. No, I'm taking damage. If I got Architect help in this fight, I would have taken no damage. Architect would have been useful.
Okay, good. I just had to make sure like Dandelion wasn't in harm's way. Oh shit, those things respawn enemies? Oh. Oh, they respawn. Oh, and now they're in Dandelion's way. Okay. I didn't realize that they respawned enemies. It's so far away! It's kind of weird how like some of the enemies have like such long range, and then your dolls based on their weapons should have long range, but then like they don't. Also like death stack spawned. Damn. All right. Oh, I can take that. That's not even a death stack. That's literally like a fucking that's a fucking theater. That's like a theater mode enemy right there. That's not even a death stack. The game has a skull in it, but like we fought those enemies before. I had to walk my ass all the way around. You fucking kidding me? All right. You are fucking joking. Alrighty. Alright, so we know that I can take out the patrollers. That dude's asking for it. He is totally asking for it. I can take out the patrollers, but like I'm also like running out of ammunition, and it'd be a pain having to like restock and shit. Although I guess the command post is right here, so I could capture that. That'll probably work out. I guess I should do that one. Your range is 2, so 1, 2. Yeah, I could take down both these assholes, and I think I will. I think I will take them both down. I'll take them out. I'll take them out. As long as I have Architect like replenishing or like taking out like their craps, then I'm good. Oh yeah, I should leave auto thing on right now. Oh, I turned off auto skill. It's like too late. That's annoying. Oh, good. That works. Easy death stack. Easy death stack. If it wasn't for the shield, this would probably be a lot harder. But like Alchemist being somewhat of a tank makes this really nice. And even if Alchemist wasn't a tank, the Manticore's acts as tanks too. I got the ammo. I got the resources. Wow. Seeing those guys melt like that. Oh, retreat. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to lose any dummy links off of my Jaeger. Oh my god, the damage though. Seeing that damage rack up is amazing. I'm still waiting for that M16 SF capture, because that's already been teased. We know that's gonna happen. Waiting for it. Oof, we're definitely. I don't know how much fight I got left in me. Don't know how much fight I got left in me. Oh, he didn't even get like his fist thing off. Oh, nice. Nice. Basically no damage taken. The only damage I took was because I was being stupid. Because I definitely could have an architect's out of ammo. But I think I have I think I got the movement for this. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is not good. I mean, I could just retreat them, I guess, to be fair. At this point, I could just retreat them. Oh, come to think of it, I guess I didn't have to do that. Okay, that should work. Just get to the orange spot, it says. Escape either through the points highlighted in orange, capture, or either of the orange highlighted nodes. Yeah, so I guess if Architect and Alchemist get attacked now, it doesn't matter. So that means I don't gotta fight Boss Girl, which I guess is a little bit of a disappointment. Nice.
ごきげんよう。シグ SG510 よ。一人前の兵士になるため頑張りますわ。
So what I get for that? Oh yeah, I got tokens in a control core thingy. Oh. My game like bugged out for a second there. That was weird. Fuck. Oh, I get what's going on. Yep, okay, I get what's going on. So like my right click is set to pinch, but my pinching thing is like on a different part of the map though. Yeah, that's what it was. There we go. I just gotta move it. Move that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to zoom out a bit. In an underground passage of the old Berlin news station. Oh shit, 45. Yo, it's been like a hot minute since like we saw 45. It has been a hot minute. 45, how are things? Scared the crap out of me. Turns out it was real. Nine and I found lots of explosives, enough to bring the whole place down. I recorded locations. I'll send them to you afterwards. Got it. The AR team and I have arrived. We're going to defuse them right now. Be careful. G11 and 416 found lots of those white faction soldiers. Looks like they've been waiting there for a long time because they stink. There they are! The Paradias forces are over there. Sob 2 bares her teeth, eager to let off the leash. Mashin looks visibly uneasy hearing 45's report. It'll be fine.
I don't know. Half of my memories have already come to pass. Do you think we'll get lucky with the other half? Commander, we've verified all the coordinates 404 sent us. 15, Sub 2, go link up with 404. Defuse all the explosives before they manually trigger the detonation. Come on, 15, let's go. Don't get all mopey because Mashlin turned out to be telling the truth. I'm not moping. I'm just finding it hard to believe all this. Mashlin grips the corners of her clothes as her forehead grows clammy with perspiration. The commander pats her shoulders without saying a word. I don't know what you're worried about. Still, have some faith in us. Robin. Mashlin lifts her head, as though she wants to say something. Commander, don't fall behind. Got it. You were about to say something? No, it's nothing. Mashlin shakes her head and goes back to her quiet self. This is the last one. Now this side is secure. Very good. Well done, 404. What the hell? Pull yourself together, Commander. Why are you dragging your feet? Oh, like, this is like not the quiet G11, but this is Digimon G11. Has G11 always been like this? 416, unplug her. 416 rolls her eyes at 45 and pulls out the plug connected to G11's body. Snores. We just exchanged fire with Paradius. If this metro station is any indication, they probably have forces guarding the other locations too. But Squad Griffin hasn't contacted me yet. If they've engaged Paradius, I'll be the first to know. Just pointing out a possibility. Obviously, it would be the best if other locations weren't defended. You're right. Thanks, 416. 416 looks away and notices the evident unease on Mashlin's face. What's with you? There's one more. What? There's one more bomb. That's impossible. We've checked the entire area carefully. Are you questioning our competence, young lady? It's in a narrow pipe. Mashlin shoots the commander a pleading look. Please believe me. Go take a look. I'm sorry, 45. I'll make it up to you if there's nothing there. Humph, you better prepare yourself. I'm going to soak the hell out of you. Whoa, there really is something in here. Shit, there's a signal jammer. 45 holds up a small, intricate device glumly. 9 cautiously extracts the explosives in the narrow pipe and manages to disarm it without any difficulty. How did you know? Meanwhile, Star 15 eyes Mashlin with undisguised hostility. I don't know, I just... Mashlin bites her lip. While you were preparing to leave, I had a weird hunch. Huh, really now? A hunch? Now that's convenient. Star 15 doesn't hold back on the sarcasm, but this time nobody stops her. Ro and Sop 2 stare at Mashlin in surprise. After all, such a thing is quite hard to believe. Maybe it happened because she saw the actual location. It helped refresh her memory or something. Isn't this the outcome you wanted, Commander? Well, good thing this little lady did us a favor in the end. Otherwise, our reputation would have been ruined. It already is. Ow! That's enough, 15. If there really had been an explosion here, many people would have been caught up in it. Mashlin isn't only helping just us. Mashlin says nothing, and the commander can only shake their head. Let's go. We're heading over to the quarantine wall. Squad Griffin might need backup. Got it. Man, I can't wait for, like, M4 to come back, so, like, Star 15's, like, not in bitch mode anymore. It's a button that, like, the commander can't unpress. The bitch mode just activates automatically when M4 is not around. And even when M4 is around, Star 15's default personality is bitch mode. But she's in more bitch mode now. At the Berlin quarantine wall. Thank you for your cooperation. You're welcome, it's our job. The smiling guard brings Perissa to a power room. His attitude has done a complete 180, and he is now extremely cooperative. Thank goodness for that search warrant from the Earl. Things wouldn't have gone so smoothly without it. However, Perissa still has her doubts. She can't deny that Mashlin is the key to all this, but would everything in Mashlin's memory come to pass? Perissa puts a big question mark on tap. Leaving the other locations aside, Berlin's quarantine wall is essentially the city's front door, and the security here is on par with Bundeskurament. I don't know how to say that, but it's German. Even the guard in front of her is an elite member of the military force. Sneaking past him to destroy the quarantine wall is practically impossible. Still, this is strange. Why would the brass suddenly think of checking for security issues here? Well, you're guarding the gateway to Berlin, so you can't fault them for being too cautious. You might be a daw, but you have a way with words. The man disables the lock on the power room and opens the door cheerfully. Go ahead and look. I guarantee you won't find any issue here. Alright, don't mind if I do. Still, suspicions are suspicions, and orders are orders. Hirosa is not going to slack off on a mission she's been given. She has the trust of even the famously picky Griffin. Hirosa's vast stores of knowledge and experience gathered over long years of service and are her greatest weapon. Speaking of which, those friends of yours all look like very new models. No, Fedorov and Kolibri are from the same batch as me. As she checks behind the equipment, Hirosa exchanges the occasional word with the man. And the other two are your subordinates? Yeah. The man is incredibly frivolous for a security guard. Hirosa furrows her... Okay, well, that's a mistake. That's probably meant to be a narrative thing. It says guard, but that's probably like a narrative thing, because this wouldn't make sense. This wouldn't make sense otherwise. Hirosa refers her brow, but she keeps her misgivings to herself. Kolibri, come in. How's the investigation you're in? Yeah, I see, like, when there's no text box, then, like, that's a narration thing. But, yeah, that's definitely supposed to be narration. The communicator emits a burst of ear-piercing static, and Hirosa gets no reply. Sorry, but the signal reception isn't too good. We block all electronic broadcasts for security reasons. Is that so? Hirosa looks back at the guard, who is all smiles. As Hirosa heads deep in the room, the man locks the door behind him quietly. I finished my inspection. Please open the door. You're done? So soon? The guard looks a little surprised. That's because there's nothing to check. Aha, really? I guess so. I mean, this is the quarantine wall. What problem could there be? We've always... There are 3 bombs in total, all placed in the most vital locations. Once they go off, this section of the quarantine wall will be paralyzed in 15 seconds. Only someone who's intimately familiar with this place could have planted them. Is there anything else you'd like to say? The guard's smile grows stiff before his face slowly darkens. Do you really think you could stand in the way of Paradis' great work? Wahahaha. I don't know, can we? But we already do, isn't that right? Whoosh. Both of them raise their guns at the same time. However, there's only one gunshot. Hirosa puts down her gun, looking at the fallen human, and the blood spatter on the wall behind him. Hey, remember that whole, like, we can't hurt humans, we're robots. The only exception was if Griffin commands it. And boy, oh boy, I guess the commander said it's okay. Commanders are all like, yo, if you see Paradis bitches, I don't care if they're human, you shoot them. You shoot them in the head. There's been so many times, like, in the earlier chapters, where, like, I wanted the girls, like, bust some caps, but then, like, they didn't, though, because they were all like, no, they're human, we can't. It's nice to see them, it's nice to see, like, at least a couple of the dolls just going off on humans. I like seeing that. She approaches the corpse, searches it briefly, and finds the signal jammer. The channels we use aren't blocked by standard jamming equipment either, or equipment jamming, amateur. Paris, are you there? I can hear some comm static. I'm here. I settled things on my end. How about you? We had 3 here. Fedorov killed them all. Yeah, they be killing humans. The won't get mad at us, I hope. They're all rotten fruit. We are simply doing some pruning. Raise the alarm. The government needs to know what happened here. Already done. Savage, are you online? Set trip. I'm on the roof. Things have been taken care of. Deringer caused a bit of trouble, and I'm clearing up the aftermath. They put a huge pile of mines on the shore guns. Stay there. I'll handle the other places. Yo, dumbasses. Just stay where dumbasses ought to be. No, what I mean is, if they are sabotaging shore guns, then it's very likely that they are planning to attack the quarantine wall. They must be working in tandem with the people outside, which is why they were plotting to disable the wall's defensive capabilities. Correct, that's what I meant. You picked up on that fast. That's because they're already here, Perosa. Large enemy forces approaching. They're being led by that Naito we saw before. What? Perosa, this is bad. That stupid Fedorov didn't check properly before sounding the alarm. Turns out transmission circuit was altered, so it doesn't go inside the wall, but outside it. So they're launching the attack now because they know their plan is bust. Click. A new channel connects to Perosa's transmission. Perosa, what's going on? I can hear gunfire behind the quarantine wall. Commander, it's Paradius. Paradius is attacking the quarantine wall. They turned the entire garrison. We're isolated here. Hang in there. We've already arrived. Yo. Ooh, I get a parachute fairy for this shit. I get a parachute fairy and some skill data. Hold on. Oh god, you're kidding me. Oh, you're fucking... Oh shit. Alright, I see a lot of shit. I see refugees on one side, and then the other side, I see Paradius. I get it. I can see the difference between, like, on the quarantine wall and crap. Oh, good. The AR team makes sense this time. It's not just Star 15 now. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It's 12:57 a.m. my time, and, like, I'm actually not sure, by the way, if I got all my fucking boxes for the day. So, I'm just gonna check on that really quickly. I'm gonna check on that really fast. Did I get all my boxes? I don't know. I actually don't know. I know that, like, I got a few of them off stream, but, like, I wasn't sure if I got the 60 I needed for the day. So I want to get it before, like, the fucking server reset in 3 minutes. Let me see. Let's see. I basically just use this infinity map to get my crates. I fucking love Division 416. Just because, like, her skill, like, pops off, like, literally as soon as the fight starts. Like, even, like, the dolls with, like, the fastest, like, startup times, it still takes, like, at least 3 seconds for their skills to start up. But, like, 416 Division skill, like, is, like, immediate. I mean, with the exception of, like, passive skills. Passive skills are different. But this is, like, technically an active skill. Because, like, she does lay down more mines. It's like my favorite farming tool. Because it just makes the fights end faster. Like, to be fair, I don't need 416 Division, but, like, I just like how fast it ends fights, though. That's why I also use K2, since K2 also has that passive ability. Like, G11 is the strongest out of, like, all, like, the rapid-fire T-dolls. But then G11, though, you gotta wait for a skill to proc. I think G11 is, like, 7 seconds or something. But you know what? There's still a crime. There's still a crime that happened in Division. And that we didn't get Dima. We did not get Dima. And I feel like we were robbed of that. Deer could have made, like, a Dima T-doll, and I would have been really happy. He could totally make a Dima T-doll. That would be amazing. That would just be amazing. Yo, listen, I'd hit it. I'd hit it. If it's in T-doll form, it's chick. It's no longer a dude if it's in T-doll form. Well, I missed some boxes because it just hit 1 a.m. So I did miss some boxes. Oh well. Also, we can't even make Dima our adjutant, which is kind of sad too. We can make Deer the adjutant, and he does make a reference to Dima, but there's no Dima in here. That's a crime. That is a definite crime.
I see Seer and Deer, Javier. Yo, I literally have like 2 people on my friends list that has Javier as their adjuvant, and that makes me angry. Oh yeah, no, I have enough. I have enough. So everything I'm getting now is just extra. Like, I haven't been skipping. So like on days that like I wasn't live streaming Girls Frontline, I still did my dailies at least. I did my dailies, but like of course I'm saving the ranking and I'm saving the storyline for the streams, of course. But yeah, I got my boxes. I got my boxes. I haven't opened this. I only opened like a few boxes, honestly. Yeah, I'm at 1,394, so I definitely missed some boxes. Basically, like the way I like to do it is like I just like to wait until like the event's over, and then like I'll fucking get an auto clicker. I'll turn on my auto clicker so I could just like get through this like really fast. I mean, I could do like clicking every day, but it's still like a lot of clicking. So like, I'd rather just get it out of the way all at once. So I get an auto clicker, and then like I'll just like mash click the open 10 thing. It's so annoying because like it's 6. Okay, so you get 60. You get 60 crates a day. So like that's like 6 pulls a day. But then like it adds up though. So I'm like, why bother? Why bother? Another thing too is that like you get resources. And like, I'm hoping that ranking will bring my resources down a bit because like right now I'm not even getting logistics regeneration right now. So it just feels like a waste for me to do it right now, to get those resources. Like ranking will definitely bring me down a bit. I feel like for ranking, I use up like a good like 30,000, 40,000 worth of resources or something. Because of course I give it more than one try. And like I'm not the most efficient when it comes to like my resource usage. So like I definitely like, I just go ham in ranking. Because like ranking is like the only time that I could go ham on, honestly. And then the only other time I use resources is like, you know, for raid up. It depends. For raid up, it just depends how lucky I get. For some raid ups, like I don't use that much resources at all. Haven't been getting lucky with that. I can't stand the idea of like wasting cores on like girls that like I'm not using anyway. So if I'm not using them, I'll wait until like I get dupes or something. I can't stand without using cores if it's for a girl I'm not actively using. I got the 2 PKPs there, but then like I actually have a 3rd PKP right here. She's at level 94 right now, so I'm just waiting to get that 3rd one. Me playing the dupe game and then like realizing I can't fucking use dupes because like the game missions are like very limiting me on how many echelons I could send anyway. It's funny to complain about the game being anti-whale. It is kind of funny, honestly. Because, like, I kind of want to whale and get myself 14 echelons. But then, like, the game is, like, actively right now, like, not even letting you use 14 echelons other than, like, the average ranking or, like, the very beginner chapters. And even the beginner chapters, they limit you on SF echelons. The most you can do for SF echelons is 4. You could do 4 SF echelons. And then you can't do any more after that. So it's like, it's weird how the game is like anti-whale, which is kind of a good thing, but also kind of a bad thing though. Because I feel like if you're gonna let people whale, let them use it. Let them whale. Honestly, I don't even know if that's considered good game design for a game to be anti-whale. Because now it just sounds like a whale is just spending money for the sake of spending money. Because they can't even, they're doing things that they can't even like get usage out of. And then there was nothing else missing in Gacha, I think. Because Gacha, we're doing the reruns. We're doing like Gacha reruns right now. Back in my day, there is no such thing as whaling. Yeah, bring out my fucking walking stick. Back in my pay, you paid a subscription. I remember paying $10 a month for Ragnarok Online. That's $120 a year. But if you pay for like the yearly plan, then like instead of $120, it'd be like $95. So you get like a savings. You got like a savings of like $25 for doing the yearly plan. And everybody was in the same boat. There's no in-game shop. There was no such thing as whaling. But you know what though? I don't blame companies for letting people spend more money if they want to spend money. Because back in the day, people wanted to whale. So, you know what? We're all stupid. We gamers were stupid. Like, back in the day of subscriptions, people would say, everybody would say on the forums, they're like, you know what? I would pay for an extra costume on my character. No, I would pay for more storage slots. But I can't. Because, like, you don't spend money because that's not a thing. Like, people said that. So, like, eventually, you know, like, eventually a company would do it, you know? Like, they're like, you know what, so many people are saying that they would throw money at the game. So, why not let them do it then? Why not let them do it? I guess it just depends on the developer, whether or not they want to stick by their guns and whatever. And the thing is that, like, there is surprisingly still, like, some modern MMOs as recent as, like, even, like, 3 or 4 years ago that try to go back to the subscription model. Some of them try to do that. And then people even ask too. They're like, "Hey, like I pay for the subscription. Where's the in-game shop?" And you know what the game developer said? There is no in-game shop. And do you know what people did? They left. Basically, subscription's dead. And in-game shops is expected now. But like as an old-time player, I don't like that mentality though. Like, you're a dude who has obviously way too much money, I guess, and you walk into a game and you're being told that you can't whale, and that makes you leave the game. And, like, I guess it's just a different kind of mentality thinking, because, like, for me, I kind of want to go back to those times. You know, it's like everyone's on the same playing field, so you just gotta actually play the game. There's no, like, hey, like, I'm gonna throw, like, $1,000 in the game, versus somebody that doesn't have $1,000, and I'm gonna get ahead, you know. And like a lot of these subscription-based games, you joined too late for those times. It was a pretty good time, I think. I think they were good times. But again, though, even back then, people did say that they would spend extra money on their favorite games, though. And I guess to be fair, subscriptions do kind of exist in a different way nowadays. You know, it's like the monthly gem, right? The monthly gem thing for all games, that's a subscription, right? That's technically a subscription. It's a subscription that you could stop anytime you want. And it's very cheap too. I think on average they're like $5. Every game does it. Every game does it nowadays. It's like, hey, for $5, we'll give you like 1,000 gems, but then like, you don't get it all at once though. You get it like every day you log in for like the next 30 days or some shit. However, that would be cheaper than getting 1,000 gems normally. For 1,000 gems, they charge you $10, but then like, for $5 though, they give you like you get like a half off discount or some shit, and then like, you just get it slowly. You like procure it slowly or whatever. That's like the closest thing now to a subscription base. However, a lot of older MMOs though, they do more actually. So World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft does it, and Ragnarok Online does this, and I don't know any other MMO that does this, but I'm pretty sure there are others that do. So they do actually have a subscription, an optional. It's a free-to-play. Obviously, every game now is free-to-play. They have an optional subscription now. So when you get them, it's $10. It's $10 a month, and like you get like gems, right? You get gems, but then also you get more experience. Like your account will actually get more experience per monster kill, like versus other people who have a free-to-play account. You get more experience. If the game has like a cooking thing, then like maybe you get like extra ingredients. If the game has like a pet system, then like maybe you have, sounds like World of Tanks. I mean, does that have a subscription base? Does that have an optional subscription basing? If it does, then yeah, that's like the new model then. But like, I guess all I'm saying though is that like the old model of like forced subscription it's not a thing anymore. It's not a thing anymore, and I'm kind of sad that that's not a thing anymore, because like I just don't like the idea of players being ahead of each other but via money. Like that's like old school gaming to me, you know? Like I guess when you think about competitive gaming, right? Like I was at EVO. I was at EVO 2 weeks ago, and like no amount of money will make you a better Street Fighter player. You gotta practice. You gotta put the time in, you know? You could spend $1,000 on like a really good arcade stick, but then like you can still be beaten by a guy with a pad, his $60 fucking PlayStation 4 controller, you know? And there are pad players at tournaments, you know? Like everybody be showing off their arcade sticks because that's normal, right? But then like people got hitboxes, people got like their fucking Dreamcast controller or GameCube controller, whatever shit like that, and they're winning, you know? It just depends on like what's comfortable for you. And that's why I like competitive gaming. Because no amount of money will make you a better player. But what I don't like is the new model for MMOs, where like money can make you a better player, I guess, in some way. You could gadget more, and then like, depending on the game, you could like increase the status of your account or something. Storage slots for RPGs, more items, higher experience rates if the game allows for it or something. I don't like it. But people have disposable income, so they would throw money at the screen. It's like, shit. I feel like if I was gonna just throw money at something like that, I feel like I'd rather throw my money at a live streamer. I feel like my money is going into better hands in a live streamer than it would be like throwing it like at some video game for like extra storage slots or something. I mean, I've donated to streamers before. To this day, I've still never donated to a VTuber. I've only donated to like real streamers, which is kind of weird because I think nowadays, VTubing has become very common now. So I think VTubers is still like, I think that's kind of considered normal streaming now, I think. I think it's still in its weeaboo phase. It takes more effort to VTube than it takes to be a real-life streamer. To be a real-life streamer, all you need is a camera. And it could be a shitty-ass camera, too. It could be a shitty-ass camera, and that's all you need. To be a VTuber, though, kind of takes a little bit more setup. I mean, obviously, to be a good streamer, you do need setup, too, though. You get a good camera, good microphone. Get a green screen if you want to get a green screen. And shit like that. Market Pillar uses a green screen for the back behind him and shit. I have a green screen. I also have a green screen and shit, but you don't need it. You absolutely do not need it. Hashtag putting big titty streamers aside. That's like a different category altogether. I have more respect for like most VTubers than I do for like big titty streamers. Even though some VTubers kind of act as like big titty streamers just because like at least, like, the VTuber streamer probably knows more about VTubing setup than the big T streamer knows about, like, streamer setup, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I've watched some big T streamers before, you know? And, like, I kind of feel like I'm getting blue-balled. It's like, yo, like, I already know, like, I'm not gonna get anything out of this. So, like, how about I just go to Pornhub? Why don't I just go to Chatterbait, you know? That's my issue. That's my biggest issue with like titty streamers. It's not a porn stream, so nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna fucking happen. They're not gonna take their shirt off. You could donate $1 million, yo. They're not gonna take their shirt off, okay? They're not gonna take their fucking bikini top off. They're not gonna fucking stick a dildo up their ass or whatever. So I feel like simps that go for that kind of thing, I'm all like here going like, yo. You know this porn, right? You know Chatterbait's a thing, right? You just donated like $500 to this chick to do like jumping jacks. But you know what? You could donate like $20 to this other girl on Pornhub and like she'll like fucking slap her own titty or something. Or she'll take her bikini top off. I don't know, like I feel like the blue balling in big titty streamers is like such a real thing. That's actually why, like, I really like Melody, too. Because Melody was, like, the porno version of, like, VTubing as well. Because, you know, like, you could donate all you want to a VTuber, but, like, you ain't gonna see no titty, though. Or anime titty, I guess. With Melody, you did, though. With Melody, you did see anime titty. Oh, by the way, Melody did actually spawn, like, a giant weeabo porno thingy. She did do that. Melody is the most famous one, obviously, but I actually checked around. I checked around on Chatterbait, and I checked around on Pornhub streams. That's a thing. There's an entire separate category for Melody streaming. I don't even know what to call it. VTube porn streaming? I guess that's what you call it. Yeah, there's definitely, like, other VTube porno streamers out there who do the same shit that Melody does. They just never got famous, though. They had their own little niche, you know? You donate, like, 30 bucks, and, like, they probably, like, click a button on their keyboard, and then their top magically, like, pops off on their 3D model or something. And then, dude, there's actually dudes, too. There is, like, guy 3D streamers out there. Same kind of deal. Like, you donate, like, 40 bucks or something, and then, like, he also probably, like, pushes a button on his keyboard, and then, like, you know, like, his underwear pops off, and you can see his dick. It's a 3D model dick, so make of that what you will, but I guess the good thing about being a 3D model is that you can make your dick size however long you want to make it, though, right? That means, like, if you were, like, a Chatterbait male VTuber, then, like, you could give yourself, like, a fucking horse penis, like, for realsies, and, like, some girls would be into that, I guess. The girl simps. Or the guy simps, if it's a gay dude, or whatever like that. Actually, surprisingly enough, like, no cap, actually, for a lot of Chatterbait streams, if you're a guy streamer, your populace base actually is around 50%. Like, I mean 50% dudes and 50% girls. Like, it's not like if you're a chick streamer and, like, your populace is, like, 90% guys or whatever like that. If you're a dude, your populace probably is not 90% females. It's actually probably an even amount. It's like 50% guys and 50% girls. That's like the average, actually. I did, like, a lot of research on this kind of thing ever since I got, like, my OnlyFans account and my Pornhub account. I think I have a Chatterbait account, but, like, it's been so long, so I don't remember what the login is. But I'll check, though. I kind of use the same login for most shit, so I'll see if I have a Chatterbait account. I think I did make one specific for Melody. I think I made one for, like, a Melody stream one time. I caught, like, 3. I caught, like, 3 of Melody's hentai streams. Although Melody kind of, like, does more say-so streams nowadays than she does, like, porno streams. But she still does them from time to time. Like, she still does upload stuff on, like, on her OnlyFans. More power to her, honestly. There's nothing wrong with the porno industry, and, like, honestly, there really isn't. It's about as respectable as a job as anything else. If you work in the porno industry, to me, that's, like, the same thing as being a Hollywood actor. You do shit for money. You do shills for money. The platform is different. That's, like, the only thing. The platform is just slightly different. Instead of being paid to suck dick on video, you get paid to do a backflip on video, essentially, you know? I mean, if you're, like, an action movie star or whatever. And then if you're a really good movie star, then, like, you probably have, like, a stunt double. A stunt double probably does that for you. Unless you're someone crazy like Tom Cruise or Jackie Chan, where, like, you try to do your own stunts. Tom Cruise actually does like to do his own stunts, but then sometimes, though, his producer won't let him do it, though. So, like, he does have a stunt double for the stuff that, like, they won't let him do. They'd be all like, yo, Tom Cruise, no, your face is too pretty. Your face is too pretty. You can't be doing that shit. None of that. And I guess for Jackie Chan, I guess it's a little bit different for him. It's like, Jackie Chan, like, absolutely has to use, like, do everything himself. He only started using stunt doubles, like, recently because he's old. Like, Jackie Chan's, like, not, like, an old man now, so now he kind of needs it. He needs it now. He's getting on in the years. He's no spring chicken. Man, like, I'm gonna be very sad when, like, eventually, like, all my favorite, like, Hollywood actors are dead. Because, like, if they're all dead, like, literally, if they're all actually dead, that means I'm also really ill at that point, too, then. Because, like, some Hollywood actors, they never retire. Like, they literally never retire. So, like, they would keep doing shit forever, then. Forever and ever. I mean, like, they may not be doing movies anymore, but, like, maybe they'd be, like, talk show. They'd be, like, on a, like a talk show host or some shit. Something like that. Alfonso? Alfonso, the guy who does Carlton in, like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like, he does a lot of game show hosting now. Like, I don't even think he does movies and TV shows anymore. He just does game shows now. But he's a really good guy, though. He's a really cool dude. He's funny. I mean, I would like to see him in, like, in a movie again, but, like, I just don't think he does that anymore. He stopped doing movies. He stopped doing TV shows. I guess being a game show host is probably easier, because, like, you don't have to, like, memorize lines or anything. You don't have to, like, worry about cameras trying to get the perfect shot. Being a game show host is kind of like being a comedian, I guess. You just do everything live. Of course, if you want that $1 million paycheck, you gotta be a Hollywood movie actor. That's how you get the big bucks. That's how you get the good money. Well, I got the bingo, so the only thing left to do now is to keep getting key cards, and then I'll get calibration tickets off the bat, so that's cool. That's the only thing left to do there. Okay, it is 1 a.m. since the server reset. It is 1 a.m. my time. I'm hungry. I'm actually starving. So I'm gonna go grab myself some dinner. But we will be back here again in like 14 hours to play more Girls Frontline. And if I don't do that, then like I guess we're gonna have to do a Monday stream before the server resets. And I guess I would do an emergency Monday stream. I guess that is happening. So